Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Wild Things Found Online. I am Vokal the Slug Cat, and welcome to the channel. Hope y'all are all doing good. I think I found out what was wrong with the audio, and I'll just say, Microsoft, count your days. To put it mildly, we got a bit of a long episode today. We'll be covering three of Tophia's streams, so we can try and get all caught back up. I think she did go live last night, so that will be an episode for tomorrow or the day after. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on with Big Toph.
Bro, it's a lot.
What the hell? Uh, okay, hold on, bro. Are Did she really just start the stream crying, bro? How do we start off crying? First 10 seconds, by the way. Well, like, what the fuck? Oh my god, get out of here. Is this what we doing?
I thought it was okay, and then I just remember something and I'm not okay. And so, well, it's a lot, but it's also 2 days, or today's the 10th, so tomorrow it'll be a year. Someone said something earlier, and that really affected me. And it's like,
So for context, I didn't say what stream this was, but this says March 10th, so I'm guessing this is like the day before Brother Chu's passing anniversary. So that's what she's talking about, guys.
well, what can you do? There's nothing much you can do. I saw this comment and someone was like, try going out with friends and doing things, and I'm like, that would be great if I had friends. I don't have nobody. And I just try not to get angry.
Damn, Sophia, I thought you said you had friends. You said you had friends not too many streams ago. What happened? You got a little clingy. I see.
Angry because it's like, these people have seen my freaking posts. They've seen what I've been posting, or maybe they probably haven't, and it's just annoying to say something like that when you've seen what I posted. Why make a suggestion like that? I'm sure you've seen my other videos. Too much
Wow.
time on my hands? Well, no, I don't. And so, I'm not obsessing over anyone. I just literally mentioned the fact that someone commented about saying, oh, you just go hang out with friends. And I literally said, I didn't say anything. I was just like, why would you comment that? I'm not talking about anyone, so I don't know why you bring up a person or persons. I don't even know who you're talking.
I mean, Toph, you said multiple times that everyone likes you in real life, though. And all the hate is just like social media. But now you're telling us that you have no friends. Why are you contradicting yourself, bro?
Talking about. Why does it every live stream have to resort back to something I'm not even talking about? I was addressing a comment that someone left about going to hang out with friends. It had nothing to do with anyone. And besides, you don't even know who that person is. You're saying it's someone else that it's not, and we are not talking about that on this live. I've specifically asked people
Says
to
who?
stop because it's not helping my mental health, and then you continue. I wasn't crying to anyone. I have a right to be upset. I'm sick and tired of people telling me that I'm supposed to be okay. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Well, if you want to be left alone, you could just, I don't know, not go live. Log the fuck out. Just saying.
You don't know anything. You don't even know what's been going on. I'm
I
just
know
trying to be
enough.
nice and not say anything. And people just don't get it. You don't get it. You don't know. And I'm not going to come on here and tell anyone anything. Just leave me alone. Every time I'm upset, someone always has to nitpick me and tell me I have to be a certain way. You can't post this, you can't do that, you have to change yourself. You have to be a whole completely different person. If I didn't have my social media, which is not fair, why should I?
Well, I mean, the person that you are, how do I say this? Uh, the person you are kind of sucks. So I'm sure a lot of the things that people tell you to change would actually make you a better person. So I don't feel too bad about you having to hear that.
not have to have my social media to have a life. Something happens and then everyone feels bad and they're like, oh, you should have just left it well alone when it gets too worse. It's just like, leave me alone. You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about what's been going on. And you just sit here and you nitpick at people. It's so annoying.
Tophia, if anything, we know too much about you, but go off.
I'm just supposed to be okay. I'm just supposed to, I posted that video because it was in my drafts and everyone's like, oh, I'm so glad to see that you're back to reality or that you're happy. And it's like, no, I'm not. No, I think about something and then I cry and then I think about it more and then I cry. I'm just really having a hard time. I'm having a really hard time and I gotta talk to my therapist Wednesday, which I am. But is that really gonna fix anything? No, is that really gonna make me feel better? No. I just wanted to get up and just go somewhere and just leave and not tell anybody anything because I'm so tired. Nobody knows what that's like.
I mean, you say that, but you don't have the means to do it, so there's that.
I can't say something because when I say things, it makes things worse, so I can't say anything. And I'm not trying to say things to be rude. I'm trying to be the nicest
Sure.
person I could possibly be, but nobody knows what anything is like. That's not what I was talking about, though. When I said to leave people alone, nobody left anything alone. They thought everything I was saying was just some freaking joke. And then when
Yeah.
bitch hits the fan, then all of a sudden everyone wants to feel sorry. No, where was that sorry when I
Who? Who feels sorry? Because I don't. Not from everything that we've gathered over the last few weeks. I don't feel bad for you. You took what sounds like a relatively decent friendship and you ruined it by getting overly attached, getting these having these romantic feelings that weren't reciprocated. It sounds like Wesley Bova all over again, bro.
ask you guys to stop doing certain things that you didn't stop doing? I'm sorry, but there's too much going on. I just want to go away. It's too much to handle. It's a lot. It's not like what people say it's gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. It gets worse. It hurts. And then people says, you're upset. You don't know what it's like to live my life. And people are always leaving. And then on top of that,
You're
I
right.
gotta worry because
You're right about that. Because I don't want to know what it's like to live your life. Your life is kind of ass, bro. I'm just saying.
somebody's not answering me and they were dying from a heart disease. And I might have not got to talk to them one last time. It's just always something. I'm a nice person. I'm a freaking nice
You're
person,
not.
and this is what happens to me. It's just hard. That's something that I try not to just go away, just leave and not come back. But if I say something like that and something happens to me, someone kidnaps me, or something happens to me, people are
What?
gonna remember and say, "Oh, she said she just went away." And then if something happens to me, then they're gonna think I just ran away. Like, no one understands my situation. I walk out and I have to watch because I can't cry. I can't be
Oh
upset.
my
Oh,
God. Get
she's
out of
leaving.
here.
Here she goes again.
You
I'm
are.
just not supposed to be upset. I'm just supposed to be happy. So I guess I'll just fake being happy online because that's what people want. You can't be upset. You have to be a certain way. You have to change yourself.
Bro, it's not even that we want you to be happy online. It's just that this is messy. You're messy as fuck. Which is probably why Crushchu didn't want shit to do with you. That's a bar. But bruh, we don't need to see you crying for weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? Like you can I don't know, drop the stories, drop your little story, let people get like a general sense, but like it's been weeks at this point, bro. We're over it.
You don't change yourself. That's it. You have to be somebody else. I guess trying to people that just like you helps. Well, does it help? No, but I don't have anyone else to talk to. Does it look like I have people to talk to? No, I don't have people to talk to. If I did, obviously I wouldn't be coming to the internet. Like I said, I have nobody. The only person I have is my mom. It's just me and my mom, and that's it. I don't have friends.
Then why don't you talk to your mom? Why the hell are you talking to the internet when you know the majority of the internet does not really fuck with you like that? It's like, bro, you're self sabotaging yourself. What did you expect?
I don't have nobody, and I'm not trying to be rude and say I don't have no friends. It's just that I expect people to leave.
Bruh, no, you've already said you don't have any friends like 3 times at the beginning of this stream. You don't get to switch it back up now. Like, pick. Do you have friends you can talk to, or do you not have any friends? Like, what the fuck are we doing? What is this?
I expect people to just get out of my life and go when things get hard. I'm used to that. And it sucks. And I am afraid of making friends because they're going to leave anyways. They always leave. They don't come back. I'm not supposed to be upset. I'm just
Oh
supposed
my
to feel
god.
okay because everyone said so. Maybe I should just shove myself with pills and I'll be okay. Because, if you don't medicate yourself and your depression, it gets worse. And then here I am stuck on stupid pills. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. It may work for you, but I just don't. I just want to go away. That's all. I just want to just go somewhere and just not come back. It's
Couldn't
too
do it.
much. And everyone takes it as a joke. This isn't, it's not like jokes. I would love to make jokes. I would, and then I don't even want to continue. That's the point. And I'm not saying I'm going to harm myself. And it's not like saying I want to harm myself, but I want to give up. I'm just tired. I want to give up. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I was so excited to probably going to a concert, and then I was like, no. And every time I go somewhere,
Bruh, like this is why we be flaming your shit. You are excited to go to a concert. Why don't you get excited about getting your life together? Why don't you get excited about getting a job? Why don't you get excited about saving some money so you can get an apartment? Your priorities are fucking whack, bro.
I'm reminded of a memory, and then it just puts me back in that place. Here I am repeating the cycle. I'm better, and then I'm like, oh, I'm getting better, and then I think there's more to life. I could continue, and then I think of something. I repeat the cycle, and I'm back in that space. Just wanted to curl up into a ball and lay on the floor, because I just couldn't handle it today. I was doing fine, and then I thought of something, and it just took me back there. I was just beating myself up, like I always do. And then I go somewheres, right? Or I drive by somewheres, and today,
Somewheres.
my mindset was like that place of when the carjacking happened, and he drove off with my mom, and it was dark, and it was just me, and there was nobody. That's where my mind went. I know what I said, so I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. But anyways, you guys, my stomach hurts. I don't know. Might have been all that cheese I had. Not really, but
Ugh.
I'm
Yuck.
trying. I'm just being honest with you guys. There's one thing.
Well, fucking stop. Fucking stop, bro. You don't need to tell the internet everything. We're not your therapist, and we're not here for you to vent to us. You are a content creator. Your main job when you go live or make a video is to entertain your audience. This ain't it. You're using us as an emotional crutch. And what makes it crazy is over 90% of people don't fuck with you. So, of course, we're just flaming your shit, bro. Like, I don't understand how you don't understand this after all these years, bro.
If it's one thing, it's like being honest, right? For me, I feel like I have to be this whole other different person. I can't be upset, and then when I do get upset, I'm told I'm baiting. I'm told I'm doing things for attention. Nobody really
You
cares. My
are.
mental health is declining. Sure, I go to therapy every Wednesday, which I have to talk to the therapist about some new things, right? And then everyone tells me it's gonna be okay, but then I get back in that cycle, and it's just like I go somewhere, I remember something, then I go back into the cycle of being sad, and then it repeats itself, and I'm like, well, it's not gonna get any better, because when you remember, and it's not an obsessive thing, when you are reminded of something like, oh, they're not gonna be in your life forever, for the rest of your life. No, you have to be without this
Oh
person.
my God, here we
That
go.
cycle repeats, and it's like you can't get out of it because you're just stuck. Like I have.
Well, again, so your trauma or your Tophiachu is more so about your friend leaving your life than you seeing your brother get get offed in front of you. Okay, I suppose.
Hamster on a wheel, but except you can't get off. And it was just like today, I was reminded that it's going to be 1 year since the carjacking, and all I could think of was that moment when I was alone, and I watched him drive off with my mom, and there was nobody, and I was screaming for help, and it just kind of reminded me. Sorry, there's something in my eye. It just reminded me that's what my life is going to be like. I have my mom, but she's going to live forever. And then when that happens, who am I going to have? I understand people, there are some people that are like saying, oh, I know they want to be friends and stuff, but my mind mentally prepares me for, oh, they're going to leave me too. They're going to just go. And this has nothing to do with being obsessed or anything. People have a right to be hurt over things that happened, right? I tell myself, maybe
Sure.
if you would have just shut up, this wouldn't have all happened. And then
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
blaming myself. And then I'm beating myself up. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just a lot. And it's not like, oh.
Well, I mean, Tophia, if the common denominator in your life, as far as people coming and going, like it has to be you, you know. So yeah, something about you is making people not stick around. You need to figure out what that is through therapy, and maybe you can actually form some real connections and relationships with people that actually mess with you.
It's just like one person. I don't really have any friends. I don't really make any friends because people leave. My other friend, right, she passed away on my birthday, and that's not the reason why I don't celebrate birthdays. I never really celebrated birthdays to begin with, except when I was younger. But then it's just that reminder of like,
Well, you're
when things get
31,
hard, he
so
never was like, she would get mad, right, and she wouldn't talk to me. Then she would always come back and talk to me. It was never like, oh, I'm cutting you off. I'm not talking badly about people. I'm not talking or saying anything because I don't want to bring up situations over and over
I mean,
again.
you kind
But
of
I'm just
are,
saying
but
it's
okay.
hard for my brain to process something because I'm always constantly going through trauma. I'm always constantly in survival mode.
Bro, your friend deciding not to fuck with you is not trauma, but continue.
I'm always trying to survive, survival mode, and surviving. And I know that people would be happy if I was gone. And I'm not saying it like that. You know what I mean? Terry Joe. I haven't even been live with Terry Joe in a long time. I don't like when people say, oh, why don't you go talk to someone? Or, oh, maybe if you go hang out with friends, you'll feel better. I don't have friends. And that's what literally put me in that mindset. There's people here that have friends, right? And like I can't always hang out with one person. They hang out with their friends. And sometimes I can't do that. I'm not gonna be like, hey, can I go and invite myself? And it's not even that. I don't have nobody, and that's just a realization that I came to. It really sucks. And it wasn't basing my happiness off of one person. When my
Sounds
brother
like it.
died, I really didn't have anyone. Were his friends cool, whatever, I talked to them. But it's not like we're buddies or anything, right? And it's just like when I made
Oh, but hold on. I thought y'all were cool. I thought y'all was friends. That's what you said way back when. All his friends from the car meets fuck with you and think you're great, remember? Okay.
these few friends at the place that I was at, it just took me away from not thinking about my brother being dead and just being able to enjoy life. And when something gets ripped away from you, you can't enjoy life because that's your mindset because you're depressed. And then on top of that, having someone say that, or having people say online that, oh, this is for attention, you're just I've
It
always had
is.
this major depression. I just now got diagnosed, and it's not an overnight
Girl,
thing. And to literally say, oh, you're just manipulating this person to come back, or
you are.
no, I'm not going to be okay. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Just walk around and act like I want to live a normal life? I want to go do things? I'm supposed to just fake being a person that I'm not? I'm struggling. I'm literally doing good, and the next thing, there I am.
Bruh, but like the thing you are struggling with is childish. Yes, Tofia, you're an adult. People come into your life and people leave your life. It's unfortunate, but it happens. It's like you don't have the emotional maturity to understand that and be good. Like I can understand you thought someone was really cool with you, but they say some hurtful things and that affects you. But like, okay, a couple days, maybe a week, maybe two tops. But bruh, like you gotta move on. You can't just put your whole life on hold because you lost a friend, bro. Like, come on, what are we doing? It's just done. Grow up.
Tumbling down the hill because I remember something. I go somewhere, oh, I don't ever think I could go there again. It's just like one of those things where it's like, well, that sucks because now the joy of that is gone. I don't think that literally, it just sucks. It literally just hurts. It's just like Top Golf. I was like, I'm reminded of things at Top Golf and I'm like, oh, can't go there anymore. You're just like round one. Or with my brother, it was different because I had to learn to enjoy those things because I had people to do those things with you. But it's a different kind of thing when it's something different rather than my brother just passing away. Like, I could easily go, but it's just like it
What?
comes to a point where it's a whole other different type of thing that I'm dealing with that basically is the reason why I don't want to do anything. It's a hard thing to process and
Bro, you sound crazy right now. Telling me this is harder to deal with than losing your brother. Because, I mean, that's what it sounds like you're saying right now. You're telling me a friend decided to stop fucking with you, and that's This and this is more. This is harder to deal with than losing your brother, bro. You're weird. You're fucking weird, bro.
Having to this song is it's just like reminded us something like, oh, like I said, Top Golf or Round One. And to be honest with you, the whole casino thing, I haven't been to the casino in a very long time. And it's just like that kind of discouraged me. And it's just like these things that I no longer want to do. I was looking forward to concerts and now it's just like I don't want to do that. And I know people say that you have to live your life and you have to keep going, but no, it is not. I know people are gonna say it'll get better, but no, it won't get better. And I'm just like trying. I'm trying so hard. But like I said, I go somewhere, I'm reminded of something. It's just like, and then I think of something, drove by Green Jeans, and I thought of something, and there it was back in that mindset, and the cycle repeated. I was doing good till I saw that. I don't care what people thinks. If they think I'm baiting, if they think I'm doing things, whatever you want to think, the internet is gonna think whatever. And
Well, I mean, it sounds to me like you need more therapy, and maybe that sounded like a good option because the situation you're stressing over is not even. It's not even that deep, bro. It wasn't that deep for the friend, for sure. But like here you are. Oh, I can't go on. I just want to disappear. Like, bro, do you hear yourself? You sound crazy right now.
truly don't care. I really am struggling. I've been struggling. Yes, maybe I might have depended my happiness on someone because at least I wasn't depressed, right? Or I wasn't
Exactly.
upset or I wasn't
Look
sad.
at you.
And maybe I should have worked on that. But it sucks because now what am I going to do? Yes, I still struggle with stuff daily. I was still struggling with stuff. It wasn't just like, it just sucks. I'm going to be doing good. And then I just wanted to just run away and just not say anything and just go because it's hard because people tell me you're supposed to be okay. And if something happens to you and you're not okay, oh, you're baiting, you're manipulating this, and it's in the comment section of my posts. And then people putting piles of ashes as pictures. I cannot make $4,000 to bury my brother. And I was
Girl, shut the hell up. If you would have saved up some of this damn TikTok money and put aside that $800 that you got you from Timu at the end of the year, bro, you could have been well on your way to burying him, if not already doing it. You can't get $4,000 in a lump sum. You can't get $4,000 in a lump sum to bury him, but you could have done it over the course of this year, even with your little meager earnings, little 300-400 bucks a month, whatever the fuck you're making. If you would have actually saved, you'd at least be close, if not at the finish line. But I'm pretty sure on the last live or the last video I did, you've basically confirmed several times that you don't have a savings, bro. You don't have any money saved, and that is your fault. It's completely on you, bro.
I was trying to so hard, but it just sucks. No one knows what is really going on. I'm just really struggling. I see somewhere, and like I said, it's just all over again. And then people reminded me it was going to be almost a year. That didn't help because then I remembered and on the
We reminded you. We had to remind you. You didn't just know. She doesn't care, bro. I swear, she just does not care. She only cares about things that pertain to her own interest and desires, bro. This friend, perfect example. It's more than just a friend. I don't care what she's trying to say. It's not just about this person not being in her life. She's mad this person does not want her. That's all this is.
on the 11th, it's going to be a year. And the only thing I could, well, I'm not crying now, obviously. No, I didn't get
Of course not.
3,100, and I was not getting two cars. Actually, they're paying me. This does not want to stay on. They're paying me $800. They're not paying me the full amount. They're only paying me in $800 increments, and that's not going to help, considering the fact that I got bills. So when it goes
Oh my God, Tophia. Bruh. So, A, as far as this Timu shit, you got the first payment back in October, November. I don't think the installments would be 3-4 months apart, bro. If you did what you were actually supposed to do. And we seen the Timu ad. That shit was trash. And completely misspoken. So, is she going to get paid? I doubt it. She might, but I doubt it. And then B, like, bruh, you say the $800 is not going to help bury your brother? Are you insane? Because you have bills? You have less than $300 worth of bills. So when the Timu check comes in, you take $300 out, take it aside for the bills. Don't have to touch your TikTok money, right? Right. And then you take the other 500 and you put that in a goddamn savings account or just separate from your bills and spending money. That would be a start, bro. That's a good chunk of the 4K right there to get him buried. That's a pretty good fucking start. That's like over 12%. But no, but you have no foresight, no future planning. It's just sad. You're way too old to be thinking that that large chunk of money would not help in getting your brother buried when you virtually have no expenses. $300 or less, you don't have expenses, bro. You have petty obligations.
And that's not gonna help considering the fact that I got bills. So when it goes down, I cannot save to bury my brother. I gotta pay that storage. If I lose that storage, my mom's gonna be devastated because it has my brother's stuff in it. But it's
Just
just
wow.
like today, I was reminded it was gonna be a
Wow, bro.
year, and I just felt like I was in the car again. And I got out and I was screaming for help. And there was nobody. And I almost just got up and ran outside and started screaming for help because that's where my
What?
mind was. And then it's just certain things that happen, my brain just tells me, it's gonna be your life. My mom dies. I don't really have anybody. And it wasn't even, I literally asked for a house, and I'm not even gonna, well, I think I
You
kind of
did.
said why a while back, but I wasn't thinking of myself when I was asking. There was a reason, but I'm not even gonna say it. So
Girl, we know what the reason is. We can put two and two together. You got a homeless friend that you want to put up in the house and have him shacked up with you. Again, I still think the love interest is Ankle Chew. A lot of people are saying it's Stud Chew. I don't think so because the wild emotional outbursts were happening before she even got to the new shelter. So I don't think it's them. Okay, we know exactly what you wanted, but asking the internet for $500,000 when you are literally doing nothing to better your situation, it's like, bruh, if you were really about that life, you could have got a job. You could have got two jobs. Maybe just for a short period of time. Get your money up real quick. Could have got that job, saved up some money, saved up the money within like 6 months to get an apartment. Maybe even a 3 bedroom or 2 bedroom at this point. Because Tafia will not share a room with Mama Chu. That's why they're homeless in the first place. Because I remember Mama Chu and Brother Chu were telling her, "Yo, let's go get an apartment. We can get a 2 bedroom." She was like, "Nah, we cannot get a 3 bedroom." And Brother Chu was like, "Bruh, we cannot afford a 3 bedroom." And lo and behold, y'all ended up in a car on the streets. So yeah, I know exactly what you were trying to do.
it's okay. Sometimes it's just like one of those things, anyways. It's just like one of those things. And just having that mindset of just, this is your life. Because, oh, and it was the whole thing of being upset because I had messaged someone and they didn't respond. And this person had told me that they're older and they said they had a heart condition. They were dying from a heart disease or something. A heart condition. They're slowly dying from it. And they just had a major heart attack not too long ago, I think last year, which I didn't know about. And they had left me this message. They said, like, you're strong for going through all of this, whatever. It was like last year. And so I messaged them to see how they were doing. And I didn't get a message. I messaged them Saturday. And so for me, I'm trying not to think the worst case, but they don't really have.
Bruh, Tafia's not strong minded. You are not strong minded at all, girl. Like, what are you talking about? What makes her appear to be strong minded is that she just doesn't care. I don't feel like she really cares that Brother Chu is gone. Sure as fuck doesn't care about getting them buried. She doesn't care about Mama Chu being in a different shelter and she can't see her mom. or that she's being mistreated supposedly in that shelter. She doesn't care. What she does care about is this friend slash love interest, bro. Not fucking with her. That's what she cares about. Because if she was strong, we wouldn't have had over a week of live streams with her just fucking crying and complaining, bro.
Have anyone that could reach out to somebody and be like, hey, I would hope someone would go into their contacts and say something. And I'm trying not to think like that, but it just really sucks. I'm just trying not to. I did that. Nobody donated. They literally took the GoFundMe down. So then I didn't ask. And then I thought I would ask for the money to buy a house, which is what I did. But I got tired of making GoFundMes. The first GoFundMe I made, yes, I had originally asked for 4K. Nobody wanted to help. They reported it and got it taken down. So well, that was the second one. The third one was for the house, but the second one was for the 4K, and that's what happened. I think of my.
Well, Tophia, what do you expect? Because you have to remember, before she started making all these GoFundMes, she was going live. And what we saw was, as the viewer, was her going out and shopping, eating out, going around one, hitting Top Golf, constantly buying shit, taking money, because obviously she doesn't make a lot, but she's taking the money that was coming in and just wasting it. Why the fuck would we give you anything, stupid?
Self, you don't know if I think about myself or not.
You
And
do.
Heka, what? No, because they lied and said I was scamming people, and I hadn't even received any money. Nobody even donated. There was a few people that donated, and it was like a few people. That wasn't my problem. I didn't expect my brother to get murdered. Why are you blaming me? It's my fault, saying it's my problem my brother got murdered. That's a very horrible thing to say to someone, saying that it's my problem. I wasn't expecting him to die, so how's that my problem? Some of you guys really don't even know how to be kind on the internet. You just
You're
take
not
advantage
either.
of the fact when someone's down, you love to kick people when they're down. People knows exactly what to say to someone to really hurt them, and they don't care. Because you could say the absolute worst to someone and then lie on somebody and make up all these lies, and because you know that people don't like someone, so when you say something, everyone's going to side with you, and then you hurt people and you don't care. Because in the moment, I understand you guys are angry, right? And I'm talking to the trolls. Some of you guys are angry and you do things out of anger, but at what cost? When is enough going to be enough? And people are going to be like, okay, well, that's not okay.
What?
I get angry, but do I lie on people because I'm angry? No, I'm upset. There's a whole situation. I'm upset. I could easily go online and just spew a bunch of hatred, and I'm not. Because I'm trying to be the person that doesn't get mad so easily and has patience and understanding. I try to see things from the other side and be understanding, like, oh, I understand why this person is angry, and I understand why things.
Bruh, oh my god, here we go again, bro. Like, somehow, everything is related and revolves around Crushchu slash Friendchu. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, bro.
Things are going the way that they are. Life sucks. It's scary out there. It's dangerous. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I just hope people are safe. But it's just like, I don't know, it's crippling. Having major depression
It's
is
not.
crippling. No one knows what it's like, because if I didn't have to, I wouldn't get out of bed. I would be sleeping all day if I could choose to do.
Bruh, the main things that you've been crying about doesn't even have to do with what caused the major depression, which was your brother passing. All we've been hearing about is this fucking friend, bro. So I don't get it.
To do so. My mindset is I don't want to go anywhere anymore. I don't want to leave my house. I just want to stay home. And I can just, I
You
have
don't have a
everything. I can
house.
order.
You don't
I
have
don't
a
have to go
house, but
nowhere.
okay.
Somebody said I was the only one with depression. I hate when people do that. You're not the only one with depression. That's not what I'm talking about. You have this wrong perception of depression, and you say STFU, everyone has depression. You don't care about people with depression. I'm being 100% honest. You act like people with depression are supposed to get up and act like they're normal and not have crippling depression where they can't get up. You literally.
Tophia, but that's the thing. It's like, even people with depression, they still have to get up and go do shit and live their life. Which is just another reason I don't be giving a fuck about what you say. I've dealt with depression in the past. But guess what? I didn't just mope around in bed all day. I still had to get up, put in my 40, 50 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to use it as an excuse to just bed rot and not do shit. But if that's what you want to do, then okay. You're going to stay in this situation and you're going to keep living in that damn shelter. Oh, well.
Literally act like that. You don't even know anything about depression, but you try to act like you care about people with depression when you don't. Because if you actually cared about people, you wouldn't be ruining their mental health. You wanted me
Wow.
to have no friends and be
Yeah, you're the only
isolated.
person
That
that's
was
ever
you.
experienced
And when
depression.
it finally happens, then you celebrate. What good is that to literally sit here and say you care about people when you literally don't care about anyone and their mental health? Nobody does.
Girl, who said we care about you? Who said that? Did anyone say that? If you said that, come forward, please. Girl, you. I mean, we might say that as a general statement, but we don't like you. Duh.
You want to sit here, and it bothers me that people will sit here and say, you know what, maybe we should have left this whole situation alone. Well, maybe you should have, but now it's too late, and you want to apologize in my comment section and be like, hey guys, maybe we took it too far. Because now that I have
I
nobody,
guess.
you want to, like, when I ask people to be respectful, when I ask people to stop taking photos, when I ask people to stop doing things because the situation was dangerous in of itself, especially to me, because nobody cares about me being put in danger, and because of this whole situation,
Tophia, how the fuck, like, it pisses me off that you're saying you're in danger because, like, people have taken photos of you in multiple locations on multiple occasions. Got videos of you at Comic Con, got photos of you at Round One, Top Golf, the mall multiple times. You're not in fucking danger, bro. Taking photos of you does not just automatically put you in danger. It's not like people are sending out a bat signal. Like, Tophia is right here, y'all. If you got beef or want smoke, pull up. That's not what's going on. Like, all these instances where we've seen you out, nothing has ever happened to you. No one has ever pressed you. No one has ever ran up on you. Even Ash Trevino has had people actually run up on her and had way more instances of being put in danger because of her social media presence. I mean, yeah, she's literally got punched in the face a couple times from being live and people pulling up. But nothing like that has ever happened to you, bro. You're not in danger. Shut up.
I have to walk and look and not make sure someone's watching me because they suspect something or that I just, and I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not afraid or anything, it just sucks. When I walk outside, it's just me and myself. I don't have anybody and no one knows what that is because everyone says I'm supposed to be this
Yeah.
happy person. Like, you're
No one knows what that's like, Toph. You're the only person that feels alone in the world. Just you. Yeah, you're the only one that feels like they're alone in the world. No one else could ever possibly know what that's like. Shut up.
You're not supposed to cry because everyone cries. Everyone has issues. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's not listen to your issues because everybody has an issue. Everybody's going through something. You're not the only one. And it's just like, I'm just told to shut up and just be okay. And it's literally annoying me
Yeah.
that people are trying to tell me, oh, people say be yourself. And then when you are, then people tell you to shut up and don't be yourself. Just, you can't be upset because if you're too overly upset, oh, that's manipulating. If you're too sad, oh, that's baiting. I literally talked about why I didn't go live, and I literally had to mention about somebody going to the emergency room because if I didn't, people would say, "Oh, look, she's baiting us by saying she's going to the emergency room. Look what she did to herself," and that was not the case at all. I shouldn't have to explain myself. No one knows what it's like. No one knows anything. Cause you're
Sure.
thinking, I'm just gonna block you. I never threatened my life. That was
Black
last
buddy.
year, and the only reason why was because of people online too. I said it was partially. I never said it was fully, and this time it's not me saying that. I'm literally having an issue with my depression and my mental health. It has nothing to do with that. And I'm not going to say that because I have to censor myself because of TikTok. No, I said that. I never said that on the live. I never said that recently. I'm having mental health issues, which I really am. How do you expect someone to literally process something with depression? That doesn't make sense why you're telling me that I'm supposed to
Wow,
be
bro.
okay. I am
So
having this
dumb.
issue. When someone leaves my life, I'm not okay. My brother is gone. We did everything together. Like I said, I don't have friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't know how many times I have to explain this to people. They just want to take advantage of someone having issues. They just want to take advantage of that and kick people when they're down. That's all the trolls do. They pick at the issue and they know that's what hurts someone and they continue. I constantly ask people, do not bring that up for my mental health personally, and everyone kept picking at it, kept making it worse. Something else happened, and then that affected.
It's almost like if you would have never brought any of this bullshit and drama to the internet and made it into a show on your story and all of your posts, it's like they wouldn't have known to pick at that specifically. Wow.
Affected me because it's why couldn't people just stop? Yeah, they did say I have to be okay, and people did say that I was baiting, and people did say I was manipulating. So
Because you
because of
are.
that, I couldn't
And
be
it's all
upset
true.
online. And when I did get upset, then I had to say, well, I apologize for being upset. And when I posted, I was emotional, which I really was hurt. But yes, people want me to be okay, and a non-functioning person, oh, you're just like your dad. You're having manic episodes. You're sick in
Low
the
key.
head. And
Low
people have
key.
commented that on TikTok because it's there in the comment section saying you're acting just like your dad. I have never been diagnosed with bipolar. I'm not just like my dad. That's hurtful. To sit here and to be in the comment sections of my videos and tell me that I'm baiting, I'm manipulating, you don't know anything. And then say, oh, which I can't even bring that up because I'm not trying to bring up the situation, but I don't care what people think I did or what I didn't do. I didn't do anything that involves authorities. I don't know. I can't keep bringing it up because I don't want to mention it. My brother really did die, and then I have to. I don't know. It's just too much. It's just like people in the comment sections have no empathy for nobody. Posting pictures of piles of ashes. If I'm supposed to be okay, and literally saying people said that I don't have to be okay. Yes, they do, because
I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but the reason they're posting that is because you haven't taken any action to get your brother buried. You say you're trying to get your brother buried, but all you did was start a GoFundMe. That's not trying to get anything accomplished, bro. That's sitting on your ass, opening an account, and setting a goal. You can do that in 5 minutes. What have you been doing the rest of the year, bro? Nothing. Same thing with you getting an apartment. Could have been got a job when all this shit first went down. Take a month or two to grieve, okay, but you could have gotten a job and you would have had the money by now to put down on an apartment. It's like you say you're working on housing, but no, you're not. You're not doing anything, bro, besides spending your little TikTok and cameo bucks when they come in. So, of course, we're gonna fucking flame your ass. It's a wrap.
because I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't have friends to talk to. I've talked to everyone I could talk to, and I'm still in that cycle of not being okay. And to literally tell me, well, don't come to the internet and talk to people. Yes, that's how
Exactly.
everyone acted. Nobody cares about my feelings. It's always everybody else's feelings, but F mine. I
Well, yeah, when it comes to the internet, we don't give a fuck. Everything is a fucking meme and a joke on the internet. What made you think you would be any different, bro?
I get upset over something. Oh, it's my fault that I'm upset over that. You have no right to be upset over that. God forbid. Then I get upset and then I'm hurt and my depression worsens. Oh, there she goes, trying to make the person feel bad so they could come back when I was literally hurt. You know what?
Bro, you were trying to make that person feel bad because instead of handling it like an adult and texting or calling them directly, you posted multiple stories and posts on your account with 400,000 followers, essentially just trying to guilt trip this person back into your life. So, no, I don't feel bad for you.
Whatever. If I don't have people to talk to, so what? I just want to go away. And sometimes
Do it.
I know accidents happen, freak accidents or car accidents happen all the time. Sometimes I'm like, well, if that happens and I get taken away, I'll be happy. Sometimes I shouldn't hope
Bruh, like how you gonna say you're not baiting and then turn around and say some bullshit like this? Shut up.
for
So
things like
annoying.
that, but sometimes I hope for them. I know I shouldn't be like that, but that's where my mindset is. It's not like I'm trying to censor for TikTok. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I would be 100% at peace. It's hard. No one knows what it's like. No one
Sure,
knows
sure.
exactly what I'm going through, and I have to sit here, not cry. I have to be okay. I have to change myself for people.
Tophia, we know exactly what you're going through. You lost a sibling over a year ago, which like at this point, like, yeah, it still hurts, but you should be managing that emotion at this point. It's literally been a whole year. And then B, the main triggering factor right now is you have a friend that doesn't want to fuck with you anymore. Wow. Yeah, no one has ever experienced that, Tophia. You are the first and only person that has ever lost a friend. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Here's the thing, my page has been getting a lot of attraction on Instagram. And of course,
Attraction.
I appreciate the attraction to my pages. There's a lot of
Okay.
girls
So
and
dumb.
women and stuff that have been viewing my page. Fine, whatever. That's not the whole issue. And I'm not bashing people that do OF, but especially recently and on Instagram, I kind of felt like maybe if I started posting certain types of photos, maybe I
What?
would get more attention. And
Oh my god, bro. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, bro, this is why I say you're fucking weird, bro. Like, no, no, we don't want to see that shit. For the love of God, please do not start posting risque or OF content. Like, holy shit, I will pluck my eyes out, bro.
and
Fuck.
having to feel like I have to do that because I feel like, look, these people that do stuff like that have cool, interesting lives. They have someone that always wants them. They're not lonely. They're not left alone. They're not made to feel like, oh, what.
But Tafia, you do have people that want you. What happened to Miguel and Mary? What happened to them? You have people that want you. You're just not interested in those people. Even though you said they're great people and they're very kind, they're super nice, willing to do all this stuff for you, and supposedly, looks aren't that important. But for some reason, you just won't fuck with them. I wonder why that is. Probably because you're full of cap. Probably because your standards are ridiculously high for no fucking reason, especially since you have nothing going for yourself. I mean, like, come on, what are we doing here? It's not that they just live interesting lives, okay? But hey, it's an easy way to get a bag, so I'm not knocking it, you know. But no, bruh. Like, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this. You're not in the caliber of women to make a good profit off of it. So no.
Oh, 1 minute and the next minute you're down and you're depressed. Like, they have interesting lives. They don't have to worry about, in that department of not finding somebody because they probably can in that line of work. Someone literally asked me, it's a
Wow.
girl that does OF.
How delusional do you have to be to like I I've already seen horror stories of people that done OF and then having serious relationship troubles, especially when there's kids involved. Like holy shit. So where the fuck are you getting this info?
OF, and she's been on my page before. She was like, OF win, and I was like, I'm not doing OF. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe if I did that, then people would like me more. I did feel like I had to change myself.
Holy shit.
And that's why I did wear makeup a lot because I felt like people liked me more if I had makeup. And I was trying to like, well, no, you don't have to wear makeup all the time, but that's just sometimes how I feel. Like, I know makeup enhances beauty, but I just felt really insecure and I didn't really say anything to anyone because I didn't like, so I just kept it to myself. Even before this whole situation, I was struggling to live up to these expectations. When I hear someone that I'm around make comments about somebody on Instagram online and just feeling like maybe if I was them, they would love me, or if I look like them, maybe it's because I'm too fat. Or that's just where my brain is literally at. My brain was like that.
It's like, bruh, for Tafia, her weight and how she looks has been a major insecurity for her for years and years at this point. Obviously, supposedly people were talking about her weight in high school, which caused her to have an ED, da da da. But like, bruh, do something about it. Like, you're in therapy, okay? That's a first step. This is another conversation you should probably be having with your therapist if you really are in therapy. And bro, just hit the fucking gym. I'm not saying go balls to the wall, but like get your ass in there twice a week and you'll start feeling better about yourself. You're gonna get that endorphin rush. And working out would probably be like a huge a huge boon and bonus to mitigating your depression. Because like I don't doubt that she has depression just because of everything that's happened and the life she's lived thus far. but PTSD, I'm kind of on the fence. But so yeah, seeing your sibling pass away, that's going to be traumatizing for anyone, no matter how much I dislike her. But dude, like, go work out, take some nice long walks. I don't know, like, start doing shit for you to get your life together. You're so focused on other people, your life is never going to get any fucking better. Which is why we're listening to you complain about this friend yet again for like the fifth stream in a row, which is driving me fucking crazy.
It's like that because of the certain things I was hearing and seeing people, and the pages on Instagram, some of these pages, I was very insecure about myself, and a lot of the time, I felt like I had to live up to the expectation of being like this person. And I do want to get back into the gym and work out for myself.
There you go. Let's
But
go.
when I was going to the gym, I'm not gonna lie, I was working out because it wasn't for myself. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I thought, oh well, this person likes me, and not like, you know what I mean. But like, I don't have to lose weight. But then it got to a point where certain comments and certain things just affected me, and I became insecure. And then I was like, well, you look at her, look at this person compared to me. I can't compete with that. Hello, I'm just a fat slob, and that's what I would just tell myself because
Do something about it
that's
then.
just what I'm used to. Like, I see the comments that these people leave, and it's just like, that's just really how I felt. I was insecure because felt like I had to change myself, but I didn't say anything because
Tophia, like, that's the whole thing. If you want to stop feeling the way you feel, then yes, you do have to change yourself. Because it sounds like the you that you are currently and have been is a big source of your frustrations and insecurities and depression to some extent. So, like, yeah, you do need to change yourself, but you're right. Don't do it for other people. Do it so you feel good. Like, come on, Toph. Like, in the far reaches, way yonder, in the deep depths of my psyche and mind, there's still like a kernel or a seed of hope for you. Like, I would love to see Toph turn her life around. But until we get to that point, I will continue covering this shit show. So let's go.
because I just kept it to myself. I'm the one who felt like that. I'm the one who thought people. I know people didn't want me to change, but that's just how I felt. If I didn't have this social media, then maybe I would have gotten rid of it sooner. This stuff wouldn't have happened. And I'm not talking about with my brother. I'm talking about recent things. That is not 100% my fault. But in a sense, it's just like I felt
Sure.
like I had to change. I felt like I didn't have to have social media. And someone told me, oh, I can't hang out with you because people take pictures all the time in your social media. I was like, well, if people can't hang out with me, I'll just get rid of my social media. I'll just do what's necessary.
Oh, like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, all your decisions are based off other people, bro. Like, of course, now, when Tafia's thinking for herself, A, you need to learn how to take constructive criticism because you always say the worst thing people can tell you is to get a job, which is fucking ridiculous because you're fucking homeless. You tell us you're struggling to pay barely $300 in bills with your career. Getting a job is constructive criticism. Even minimum wage, you would be bringing home at least the $300 a week to cover those bills, and then you still got 3 more fucking weeks worth of checks to do whatever with. What I mean, what you should be saving, but we know you, and we know you like to shop. So, like, bro, like, your perception just needs to change. You need to focus on yourself and then actually take action, bro. Because just talking about what you should be doing, what you could be doing, having a restaurant, some business, like, yeah, it all sounds good on paper, but you're not doing anything to move you any closer to any of these goals or things you say you want to accomplish. So, of course, we don't take you serious. That's why we're sitting here fucking laughing at you, bro.
Because that's where, thank you for the good points. That's what was just going on. I constantly felt like I had to change myself and be this person. Oh, let me just start doing these things. Not really full on just showing myself, but just like, oh, if I'm making these
Yuck.
certain types of photos, maybe that's my honesty and that's just
Oh,
everything. It's just the way the internet.
Tophia, let's be real. Look, you can you can make whatever type of photos you want, but keep it 100 with yourself. Do you look like any of the girls that you're talking about? I doubt it.
The internet makes you feel when you see all these things and you see all these people and you just say, oh wow, they have a great life, and I just don't want to literally be in my body. I don't want to be myself anymore because it was like that whole saying or that thing that I reposted from Jim Carrey saying depression is your body just telling yourself you don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to be my character anymore because
Okay, so fucking change. Do something about it. Like, don't sit here and cry to us. Change the character that you've been, because the character that you've been has been a lazy POS that sits on TikTok all day with 14, 16 hours of damn screen time each day, not doing shit. So, yeah, change your fucking character. Let's hit the gym. Let's go get a job. All the things you said you don't want to do, let's go do it. What are you waiting for?
I'm losing people. Nobody wants to be in my life. I don't feel good. And I struggled. I wasn't going to the gym for myself. I was going to the gym because I thought maybe it wasn't. Then it's just like it was a lot, and I felt like I had to change. And when I had met someone, like well, made friends with, and then my social media started to become a problem. It wasn't at first, but it became a problem. I was like, I don't want it anymore if that's going to be the case, because I was like, I cannot just not have this person in my life and have social media. It's one or the other. And it's a process of having to deal with, and it's not trying to get attention to get a certain person to be with me. That I don't even know where that came from. That is so wild. It's just wanting
Sure,
to
okay.
not be like that person. Because obviously I will never be like that person. Me compared to them, no way, shape, or form. I don't even compare. It's comparing myself to people. And I
Okay, so just take what she said right there, because we know she's talking about Crushchu, right? This is the reason I don't believe Crushchu is Stutchu. Because, I'm not trying to be mean or anything to that nice sister of Christ, but she's not exactly a looker, okay? That's why my money, it has to either be Ankle Chew or this Kayleen. It has to be one of them. For sure, bro. Has to.
and a sense of, oh, you wish I had their body, or I wish I looked like that, because then and the insecurities just ate me alive. And don't even ask what. I'm not even gonna explain that part. Anyways, anything that I do is not for the attention of somebody. It's just because I felt insecure and I was comparing myself to people. And I don't look at people's stuff. I don't go to people's social medias. I don't look
Sure.
at anything like
Okay.
that because then it only just makes me more depressed that I don't look like that. That I can't be, and it really hurts. I see all these women on social media that are really beautiful, and it's like I'll never look like that, and it makes me really insecure. And I get back into that space, and when you're not working out for
I mean, oh my God. I don't even know what to say here. Like, you might not ever look, like, you're never going to look exactly like them. But, dude, we've seen pictures of Sophia when she was younger. Like, I felt like she could have been decent. She was just a little overweight. And it's like, dude, if you would have actually taken care of yourself and slimmed down instead of gaining more and more weight, you might have been all right. Maybe. You're not going to be like an 8, 9 out of 10, but like you could have been like, I don't know, maybe a little 6. You could have been decent. And of course, your attitude and your perception on life, at least for me, that's like negative 3 points right there off the rip, because you just have no ambition, no drive whatsoever. And yeah, bro, like if you would just taken care of yourself, work on yourself a bit, get your damn hair together. Maybe you would have been something decent.
working out for yourself, then it's really not gonna work. I'm just exhausted. I'm in the wrong headspace. I thought maybe if I lost weight, then that would make people like me more. And I just kept it to myself. I didn't say
Just do it for
anything. I would
yourself,
post
man.
online, they would see it, they would say something. And then I would get something would happen, like now, and I'm back in that mindset. Oh, well, did they even really mean it? Or were they just saying things just to say things? Because it affects me. And then I don't believe anything anymore. I don't believe in anything. When something happens and I get hurt and get disappointed again, I'm back in that space of, oh, you know what? I'll just die alone because I ain't gonna find anyone. I don't believe love exists anymore, and it's just like that whole thing, and just it's a lot of expectations that I have to live.
That is such a dumb thing to say when there's so many people and couples that have been together for years and years. Love is out there. Okay. It might be a lot harder to find nowadays in this generation because you know, between social media and dating apps and dating culture, uh the last 10, 15 years, things have definitely went south in my opinion. Okay, but like it's out there. You just need to find someone that actually likes and cares about you for you. But a big part of that, Sophia, is improving yourself and your perception of life because you have this very headstrong ego that is just holding you back from making any type of progress. Because again, no one wants to date a bum. Because, like, Tafia, she talks a lot of shit online, but in person, she's probably relatively quiet, way more reserved, not very confrontational. So she probably does come off as a nice girl initially, at the very least. But, like, bro, it's not even like I'm telling you to turn into a corporate boss babe, but you have nothing going for yourself at all. You're literally homeless, bro, and you're worried about finding someone and being in a relationship, like your priorities are just completely fucked up right now.
Have to live up to, because if I don't live up to it, I have to watch what I say. I have to be careful. I say the wrong thing, you're out of my life. And it's just like having to not go back into that cycle again and just being not feeling like I never want anyone to feel like I hurt them or tried to harm them. I just want to make sure people are safe and okay. And as long as I know
Please
someone's
move to
okay,
another
that's good enough for
subject.
me.
Don't
But all of this
care.
just weighs on me, and it's just everything. It's just something like treating my because change again. It all goes back to that like I'm not doing enough, or I need to do more. Or people, I wouldn't have called the shelter to complain, and I like that here. Yes, I already addressed that. I already called them and yelled at them for that, and told them why are they treating my mom like that? Why should I have to explain everything that I do? If I didn't care about her, I wouldn't have called the shelter to complain, and I wouldn't be complaining about my housing if I didn't care about her. To literally say that I was focusing on the wrong things, no, I was doing the best that I can. And here's the thing: people telling me that I need to
What?
change. Again, it all goes back
See, to feel like, no, like, that's why you lose me, bro. Because doing the best you can, like, if doing the best that you can is sitting on your ass and going live because you're not even making content or you don't make any monetizable content, none of the videos are over a minute long, and you're literally just falling behind and not doing cameos that people are requesting to the point where your account literally got suspended, bro, because you weren't fulfilling the request. I think she's back active now, but that shouldn't have even happened in the first place. But so, like, no, you're not doing your best. You're doing the absolute bare minimum to not even be stable or successful. You're doing the bare minimum to scrape by. So, like, no, bruh, I'm not trying to hear this shit.
goes back to that like I'm not doing enough, or I need to do
You're
more,
not.
or I'm so sick and
You,
tired of trying to be this person that I
you're
wasn't.
not, though.
Yes, I was myself around people, but in the same instance in the back of my head, I kept telling myself I'll never be like this person. Anytime this person
Oh
does
my god.
something, it's like they don't immediately cut them off, and I'm like, for me, I just get cut off like trash, like garbage, like nothing. It's hurtful, and I'm not supposed to get over it. That's not how it works. You don't just
Bruh, you are supposed to get over it. What do you mean? You can't dictate how people treat you. So if someone is treating you, in your own words, like trash, where they just are throwing you to the side, they have another friend that does similar shit and it's cool, but they're throwing you to the side, they're making you feel disposable, then yeah, you need to move the fuck on. Because obviously, this person does not really fuck with you like that. Like I've been saying, like I've said this at least 20 times now, I feel like they do not mess with you the way you think they do. So yeah, it's time to move on. Get over it. Let it go.
if someone hurts you, you don't just say get over it, move on. Especially not hearing nothing. And again, I don't care. People say they don't have to message you if they don't want. Fine. That was not the whole point, and I was literally upset. And I posted stuff when I was upset. God forbid. Seriously, you want me to be this person that I'm not. You want me to live up to this expectation I'm not, and I'm talking to the trolls. And then I literally, people crop things, try to take things and twist it so it could get more worse because y'all love drama. You live off drama, you feed off drama, you thrive off drama, that's your whole world. Nobody really cares about my feelings. Nobody really cares about me. Well, I do have to worry about friendships because when you have friends and there are things going on that I'm not really going to explain because it's personal, I wanted to make sure that person was okay because I'm that type of friend. Yes, I should have took care of myself first, but the thing is that I would never try to hurt or harm anyone. And there were things that people just don't understand. And it wasn't the point of just wanting to goof off or not take things seriously like my brother.
You
He
don't
would
though.
always try to make his friends, he would make jokes or he would try to make his friends laugh when they were doing things. That's why I said, hey, do you want to go here? Or do you want to go there? Or do you want to go out? Because you didn't have to think about the issues. And I don't want people to just completely forget their issues. We can have a good time and not have to dwell on the problems that were going on. I had problems too. I still went out and I did things. And I made sure.
Yeah, we know. That's why you're still in the same situation from over a year ago. Life is not just about enjoyment, bro. That is hedonism. Okay, Toph? Like you've been you've been reading the Bible, getting religious on us. That's hedonism. It's not just about what you want to do or what you desire to do. You have to take your life serious. You only have a finite amount of time and you're not making the most of it by sitting on your ass all day.
And I made sure other people enjoyed and had a nice time. It's just so much going on that, especially with World War III, that doesn't help. I'm that type of person. And if people are telling me that I'm creepy, so what? I'm not creepy. I'm just the
You
type of
are.
friend that
You
worries and
are.
cares and makes sure someone's okay. And I don't get that call that's like, well, so and so passed away, and then I never got to talk to them again. Like, it hurts just knowing when people leave your life because you never know if something happens, and then the last time you hear anything is someone calling you telling you they passed away, and then how do you process that? Oh, well, this person hated me so much that you left my life and they were so mad at me when they left, and I hope that they, the whole religious thing of like, wants people to forgive and, oh, they'll never forgive me again. Like, to not hurt myself and be like, well, I made that person feel that way, then that means I shouldn't, we're not gonna go there. But
Okay, guys, so we're skipping forward because I just don't care about hearing about the same shit we've been hearing for like the last 5 lives, okay? Okay.
just I got mad and screamed because I was frustrated. People was calling because they knew my mom was gonna answer, and because she went. First of all, she said on live that she was gonna answer because it might be clients. That's literally what bothered me. Was it's like you don't tell people online that you gotta answer because it's clients, because then that's gonna entice people to call because they know you're gonna answer. There's some things you just can't do or say well online that she was doing or saying while she was online, and that's what literally bothered me. That's kind of weird calling bro. I was frustrated. I literally did not scream at her. I literally told her politely, and then because she refused, and it was not because she refused, she didn't want to listen. She was being stubborn. Yes,
You did not tell your mom shit nicely, bro. You are mean as hell to your mom, but okay.
I did scream and get mad. Who cares? Okay? I'm sick and tired of people acting like it's okay for my parents to treat me some kind of way. It doesn't matter how old someone is. They should not treat you any type of way. To say, oh, well, you can't do that because they're elderly. Okay, when your mom treats you with disrespect and you scream at her, then I'm going to say you have no right because she's old. Old or not.
Bruh, how does Mama Chu treat you with disrespect? She is by far your biggest defender, and you still treated her like shit. Hell, you're treating her like shit right now. Because it's been like almost 6 months and you have not seen her. Like, no, bro, I'm not letting that shit slide. Period. Fuck out of here.
Old or not does not mean anything. Like allowing these little kids to play on your phone, you're literally on live telling people while I'm live that you must answer the phone because he has clients calling so they can keep calling because they have no respect whatsoever. And then she's over there screaming, and it wasn't even that. She was screaming, she was yelling, and she was saying stuff. And I'm like, Mom, you can't be saying that to those people over the phone. Just hang up. You don't need to be arguing back with them while I'm on live because they're hearing that and they're getting a kick out of that, and then they're doing it more and more and more. That's why they sent people from dating apps to my door because they knew they could. Well, my mom called me a stupid, so that's not the only thing she's called me. And I didn't even do anything. I just got upset and frustrated. And she said, well, I shouldn't.
And like you say all of this, but at no point did you ever make an attempt to move out. So, like, whose fault is that? If you really thought you were being disrespected by your parents, you could have left at any time. But of course, that would require you to use your own money. And you don't know what saving is. You know, supposedly Papa Chu had you reading all these financial literacy books, but apparently none of that shit stuck. Because look at you. Look at you right now. Fuck out of here, bro.
Well, I shouldn't have said that to you because you didn't do anything for me to say that to you. And she did say that on her live. She said that she called me that. And if you knew the whole situation, then you would understand. But obviously, you don't know the situation. You don't know anything that's going on. You just think you don't just get mad or yell at my mom for no reason.
Sure.
There is a reason. Like, I was frustrated. There was whole reason.
Sure. Oh, you mean like when you try to bait your audience into giving you some money for food, but your mom was like, "Do we have food at home?" And then you started cussing her out and telling her to shut the fuck up. You mean like that, bro? What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
Whole reasons. Dad didn't love me. Well, my dad loving parents, I'm gonna be truthfully honest. But if my dad really cared about me, then he would have got better instead of not getting off his medication again. Here he is now on his medication. We would have had a place had he would have taken better care of himself. There's nothing more I could do to literally say, oh, this is another thing. People posted where my mom said that she was his caregiver, but that does not mean she went with the doctor's orders of where to dose him at for his medication. We do not administer his medication because it's a shot. He has to go get the shot either from the doctor or the doctor comes to.
Bruh, Tophia, you just contradicted yourself again. You can't say that your mom followed doctor's orders in regards to his medication, but y'all don't dose him because he has to go to the VA to get the medication. That's a contradiction, bro. This is why we don't fucking believe you, man.
Comes to the house to give him a shot. That is it. That is all. To like try to be like, well, look, she said here that Marie said here that she was his caregiver, and look at what happened to him. Nobody in my real life has done anything for views or for clout chasing. I know they don't care about social media. I know they're not on social media like that. I know that they're not about the views or anything. I'm not about the views either.
Girl,
I just
shut the
post
fuck
something and
up.
then I get offline. I don't
Yes,
care if
you
it
are.
hits 1 million views. I don't care how many views it hits. I really don't care about views, especially
You really don't care about views, but this is your career. Okay, Sophia.
on my streams, especially anything. I really don't care about that. But it's so crazy to try to stir up drama where there isn't any. Like, the Reddit keeps getting banned. No, I didn't. And then having to constantly address that and be like, no, I didn't say anything. I have literally said this time and time again. I will never talk about you badly online. If I know you in person and you're my friend, I will not go online and talk about you. That night that I went on live, I was upset. And yes, I probably should have not went on live if I was upset.
Yeah, you
but
shouldn't have.
you don't really have people to talk to, and I was bottling it up because there were just some things that not a lot of people know that I couldn't share with people because it's personal. Now the internet knows that, but especially people.
Bruh, exactly. You shouldn't have said shit. Like, just because you were emotional doesn't that doesn't give you a pass just to say whatever. It doesn't make it okay. And then you want to sit here and complain in the aftermath and us roasting you about it. So like we didn't need to know about any of this, bro. This is all by your own doing, bro.
People that I knew personally, some of them didn't know that, and I couldn't express to them that because I felt like I was going to be judged, like I was going to be hated. And should I have not? I was just upset and like hurts being told that like feelings don't matter and I'm not supposed to be upset. I'm supposed to be okay because the internet says so. Take accountability for what I didn't even do anything. Yes, I went on live and said something. Yes, I did, and it wasn't even rude.
Of
I did not
course.
say anything rude about that person. I didn't.
But it's never your fault. You never did anything wrong, even though we could have never known about this situation. You know, we didn't have to know about any of this. Didn't have to know about Crushchu possibly being arrested. We could have not known any of this shit. But it's not your fault, even though you're the one that told us everything. Okay, what the fuck?
That person, I did not nothing. I just expressed my feelings and why I was upset. Why is it my fault that I'm upset?
You're done.
And I'm not talking people. I'm not talking about the situation. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm just saying like was upset at that time about how I felt, and I know what message was sent. I know that, but it's contradictory of certain things, and I just don't want to get into it because it's a bunch of different things being told, and I'm just trying to process all of it. I'm not dumb. Like, on the internet think I'm stupid because I have
You
a
are,
learning
but
disability,
okay.
and some people probably do think I'm stupid, but I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
I
And
do.
then I heard some other recent things that I'm like, wow. So are my feelings not valid or are they valid? Because like I don't know what to think anymore. And it's just like this whole process. And you don't come on here to talk about my personal issues when it pertains to my friends because I don't talk about my friends online. And I keep saying that, but people will take clips like now and they'll be cropping it, posting it on Reddit, and then here I am getting an angry message or getting that person saying like at me because of something the Reddit said. Like I took it. When I say I'm not talking about people in real life, I always have to reiterate that because then it comes back to me like we're talking about me on live. No. Like one time I was talking about my other friend that was verified on TikTok and they thought I was talking about them. And it's just like, no, I was not. I would not say anything like that. If I felt that way, I will message you. Like, thing. If you have someone's number and you're friends with them, you can just message them if you have an issue. I will not go online. I'll message you if I have an issue.
Bro, like you say that, but you did the exact opposite with this exact situation that you're dealing with. Instead of talking to the person directly, you brought it to the internet and posted multiple stories for your 400,000 followers. So it's like, you can't say that. You don't get to turn around and say you wouldn't do that because you just fucking did that. What are we talking about?
If I have an issue. That's it. That's all. This one girl, and I mentioned this story. We were playing pool and she showed up drunk. Kept insisting that my friend take a picture with her, and I said no. Like, and I didn't even say stop. I was like, no, let's just take a
What?
picture. And she just kept insisting. If someone says no, they do not want to be in a picture, respect.
Tophia, hold on, dude. Now, what? Now the entire story has changed because last time you were talking about someone drunk essentially trying to harass you to get a picture. They were trying to take a picture with you. Now you're trying to say they were trying to take a picture with your friend. What the fuck? Dude, you just be fucking lying. Just lying for no reason, bro. Like, we can't trust anything you say because now the story's completely different, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Respect it. Like, I can't even hang out with someone and then there's somebody secretly taking a picture and then you're getting yelled at and being told to delete the photo because they're in the photo. That's the thing that just bothers me is that people tell me that I'm not supposed to care. And I don't care if you call me creepy, weird, or obsessive. I don't stalk people's social media. I don't go to their social media and see what they're posting. I don't do any of that. If they're not talking to me all well, I don't go to their page and say and be like, let me see what's going on. It's not like that. I still am gonna have in the back of my mind, are they okay? Because that's just me. I'm not gonna put people in danger. I will never do that. It was just a lot to process because it was being like multiple people were being talked about at once and not understanding things and just some other things. And anyways, but that's just me. I will always care about people, even if they're mad at me, even if they are not going to be in my life anymore. I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to talk about people. I'm not going to go say, well, here's my chance to bash somebody. No, I will never do that. I didn't put my family in danger. You're not
You
listening.
did,
And I
but
think that
okay.
you're having a hard time because you're selective listening. What does gun violence have to do with putting someone in danger? You do know that crime was high in Albuquerque, right? You do know that. My family was in a car.
Tofia, you were putting your family in danger long before you were even homeless. Let's be so for real. You literally, like, there was literally people showing up at your door and you still refuse to get offline. So, like, shut up.
Was in a carjacking. That had nothing to do with me and my social media. And I did say that I think it might have stemmed from social media because someone said something. But to be honest, he took the car. What does that tell you? It could have happened at a Walmart. It could have happened anywhere. Even if we had a place, he could have been carjacked when we had a place. It doesn't matter. Having a place does not prevent you from being carjacked. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. To literally blame someone for a crime that was not theirs instead of saying that the person that passed away, it's their fault. Obviously, that's why they're no longer here. And I'm not trying to be rude, but the reason why he's not here is because of his actions. He still would have been alive had he not jacked that car, right? And we're sitting here literally praising a man who did that and saying that I need to take accountability
What?
for him
Who who the fuck is praising the carjacker? Like, bruh, shut up. What are you talking about?
choosing to take a car that was not his. He didn't even pay for it. So if I go out there and steal, I have a right to blame you. Is that what you're saying? I don't have to take accountability? That's crazy to literally be telling someone.
No, you have to take accountability because if it wasn't for you and multiple decisions that you made, y'all would not have been there that night. That's why people tell you to take accountability. Like, of course, violence can happen anywhere, but as far as that specific situation, y'all would have been parked there on the street for this guy to come jack y'all. If you would have if you would have actually started working when you found out that y'all were getting evicted, uh, even at the motel, y'all could have started working before then. If you would have taken your uncle's offer to move in with them, y'all wouldn't have been there. So like, no, it's your fault, bro. We already know Brother Chu and Mama Chu were down to go live with your uncle. It was you that refused because you just have to be on social media. It's a must. You had basically one rule, bro: get a job, get off social media, and you weren't willing to do that. So, I mean, I don't know. This is the aftermath, bro.
Telling someone it's their fault. I am going to tell them thank
It
you.
is.
Because
It
people
is
think
though.
that carjackings don't happen to people that have houses. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. My friend's sister's truck got stolen when they went to casino right out front of their house. And they had cameras and they never found
Yeah, it got stolen from out in front of their house, but no one was injured. That's the difference, Tofia. You big dummy.
their truck, by the way. And that was a friend that died on my birthday. And they had a place and they were carjacked. People literally get unalived all the time in their houses because of burglaries. So you're saying if I have a house, then I don't have other potential risks like being burglarized or having people break into the house? Hello?
You're so dumb, but okay.
I didn't abuse anybody. I
Whatever.
didn't emotionally abuse nobody. I really felt like that because of social media and partially because of that message. That had nothing to do with anything. They even knew I had not mental illness. They knew that I had major depression because she even told me, she was like, you could tell. Oh, well, obviously, I had issues, and I'm not even going to mention one of the messages I received, which literally had nothing to do with emotionally abusing someone, and I'm not going to even mention that, which I don't know if it was, I was kind of confused about, but then I thought maybe because of my major depression. I just don't want to talk about it. I can't help if I get upset on live streams. What am I supposed to do with my life? It's a lot. So, anyways, I'm going to go
I
get some sleep.
guess. Okay, so that was Tofia's stream from, I believe, the night before Brother Chu's passing anniversary, which is March 11th. Now, the next stream, I believe, was from Thursday night, and it looks like it's relatively short. Um, Tofia Archive looks like they got it down to just 30 minutes or so. Big shout out to Tofia Archive. So this will be a short snippet, but hang tight. We still got another stream after this one. So yeah, let's see what was going on this day.
Hey, haven't been live in a while. I've been going to sleep, and I just go straight to sleep. Lord, I've just been exhausted. I'm doing all right.
Sure.
Thank you. Look at my fake flower piercing. I really gotta get this hair fixed or done or dyed. No, I didn't dye my hair actually, but I have to get it redone.
God, your
Besides,
hair
you know,
looks
because I
terrible,
had
bro.
probably too much cheese. I don't like cats. I like dogs, but not cats. I just needed to talk with someone about something, but it's okay. Okay for now. My natural nails. I don't have anything on yet.
Like, bro, what is this? What is this hairstyle, man? Tofia, please. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to do with that much hair, but this shit looks awful. God damn. Stop buying dresses. Get some shit to get you this fucking hair and fucking tamed or something.
I'm waiting a week. So on Sunday, I will put the new ones on. It's not dry. I don't know what's going on.
It is
I looked
dry.
over
What
something
are
my
you
hair got
talking
broke.
about?
It is pointless to read. Why would I want to read something that's not true? But whatever. People can believe what they want. If I scammed people, then I wouldn't be homeless. That doesn't make any sense. And I don't need to admit things
What?
that aren't true. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not even on a dating app. What? I don't want to date anyone. There's a lot, and I gotta work on myself. I don't have any dating apps. I don't
Sure.
do any of that. But anyways, no, they were in fake nails, right? Like the press-on nails, and so some of them grew longer than others, and some of them just broke easily. So I just broke them. They're not all the same length, which I really don't care because I just let them grow out. I just got paid. Yeah, there's some things I need to do. You know, get out
Oh
there.
God. She just got paid. So you know she's about to just fuck off all her money, bro. Uh, I mean, I guess. Well, we're covering another stream, so if she blew her money. I'm sure we'll see it in the next stream. We'll see.
Haircut, I don't like it because then they don't cut my hair right. Especially when I get a trim, they never just trim my hair. They cut more than what they're supposed to. I'm probably gonna
They
die.
cut more than they're supposed to, probably because the shit's damaged. Shit.
These just want to come out. They just want to slide out. They don't want to stay in my freaking nose. There's like a deep part. I mean, my hair I usually part it in the middle. I just like do a middle part and then just tie it up. Oh yeah, let's go. I almost got something because I didn't want to cook, but then someone brought pizza. It's not caramel blonde. It's honey brown or honey blonde or something like that. I don't remember. It's not honey blonde. It's honey brown. It's like
It's terrible. That's
dyed
what
my
it
hair
is.
that. I just didn't do anything with my hair today because I really don't have a lot of pics, and also because I posted that it was 1 year, and yesterday I had an issue. Well, I had something happen yesterday that affected me. It's kind of personal, and so then today.
What? Stop bringing shit up that you're not going to talk about, bro. Like, please, just shut the fuck up. If you're not going to tell us what happened, why even mention it? I don't care that something happened because something for you, apparently, that warrants almost 2 weeks of crying is a friend not being your friend anymore. So, like, something could literally be anything. I don't care. Shut up.
And today, that's why I needed to talk to someone because yesterday something serious happened. So
Sure,
my
sure it
mind
did.
set was like there was a lot happening. I had to process it, and it just really set me back. So well, I didn't diet properly. That's why I tried to bleach it as best I could to re-diet. And no, I can't talk about it. It's personal. But everything's okay
Of
for now. But
course.
it was just like I didn't know. That was for me. It's when things happen. It's just like it really sets me back. But I was
Sets you back? Girl, you never took a step forward. What the fuck?
just like, hopefully, when I have a place, I can talk about things and what I've been dealing with. But right now, I can't. And it has just like, I didn't post publicly. I just asked people if there was someone to talk to. I have been all right. I'm just like working. I talked to my
Which is
therapist,
dumb.
and then
Which is dumb. I meant to say that, but like that's stupid. Why would you? You don't want your personal business out there, but you post on your story that you want someone to talk to. Like, bruh, I almost said the R word. Are you just a goofy? Are you stupid? I mean, obviously, we know the answer to that, but let's continue. Okay.
this and then so I don't know. I know they are. It's okay. Just like don't give these people attention because that's what they want. It's okay. Just tell people or ignore them. You give it attention and then they continue. I have to get paid and it won't let me deactivate it. And if I don't get paid, then I'm not going to be able to deactivate it because I didn't get paid from TikTok. So there's that.
Oh,
Because
shut up. You weren't going to deactivate your TikTok anyways. Whatever.
of some transaction, I don't know what that transaction is. I don't know if it's even because I didn't, like, because when I get paid, I don't know what it is. So no, I'm not going to deactivate it because I can't, first of all. And if I get paid,
Exactly.
it might not let me deactivate it because there's still probably a transaction. And no, I'm not giving people what they want. Why do I need to deactivate my page temporarily? Because
Bruh. Like, what? What? Tophia, you're the fucking one that said you were going to deactivate. We've been telling you to get off the internet for years. You said you were going to deactivate because of this situation. Don't try to spin this on us. The fuck out of here.
early because people don't know how to treat others with kindness and respect. Me
Man,
personally,
shut
I'm not
up.
doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not letting anyone control my social media, tell me what I need to do, saying, oh, you can't post this, you can't
God.
post that. I'm talking about the trolls online, literally being like, why are you posting this? Nobody cares. Well, then don't look at my stuff. Block me.
Okay, well then post it and don't complain when people start trolling you and making fun of you for putting all this shit out there. It's a two-way street, Toph.
I have real emotions, I have real feelings. People have a right to have emotions and feelings online. If you do not want to see that, then just block me. Nobody's telling you what you need to do. It's not your name on my page. That's my username, and my main account is my username. So I'm tired of people literally coming on my page and telling me they're entitled what I need to do with my page, and then saying, if you don't deactivate your page, you don't tell me if I don't do nothing what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is you're gonna get blocked out of my space, and I'm not gonna
Block
think about
party.
you ever again, because I have to work on these things that's gonna better my mental. And one of these things is not responding to negative comments and just blocking them. I don't need to block I don't need to sit here and respond to any negative comments. I just need to block you. That's it. That's all. I'll move on. I don't need to be sitting here defending myself. I don't need to be sitting here explaining myself and explaining things that happen and explaining what's going on. And then, well, you know what?
Okay. 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 Now you saying all of this? Uh, maybe I'll put a counter up, the negative counter, just to see how many negative things she'll respond to just for this, just the rest of this stream. We'll see.
What I mean, having to explain myself. I don't need to explain myself to anyone, because why am I explaining myself to people who don't even care that I'm explaining myself, or don't even care the reason to explain myself? Why do I need to defend myself all the time or speak all the time? It doesn't help my situations when I speak too soon, and I should have waited in these situations. I think, what? That is a messed up accusation to say. People just love saying whatever they want, thinking they can get away with it. You probably can, because I can't afford a lawyer, so I do, and I shouldn't. I don't love negativity. Who said I love negativity? The thing for me, and it's not negativity, my mom is alright. The thing for me is not negativity, it's always defending myself to prove to people that I'm not what people say. And that's the thing. I don't need to sit here and always respond or defend
You're
myself or
exactly what we
say
say.
something, because it doesn't help situations, right? And in certain situations, I should have waited. Now, I was upset. Like I said, I was sorry. I was emotional. I posted things when I shouldn't have posted. I should have just not posted anything and just let things calm down, because for me, I always have a tendency of trying to defend myself, trying to explain myself, all of these things. I don't need to explain myself or defend myself to people who are always here to misunderstand me. They're not going to understand me. They're always going to misunderstand, because they choose that. Because they don't like me, they're not going to sit here and care what I say about myself. I don't need to sit here and defend myself with people that have no time in the day, and literally, what do you do all day? This is my question. You
Shit, more than you? More than fucking you, I can guarantee that.
Like, I see people spending 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in this parasocial relationship with me, where they're in Reddits about me, they're online talking about me all day, then they come online. I could go live late. I could go live at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I bet you 100% there will be a lot of people in my live streams. It is so crazy that these
Wow, the
people build up
ego
these
though.
parasocial relationships to the point where it's creepy, and they stalk people. They talk about them all the time, and it's like, I don't have that much time in the day to be spending on one person. I don't have that much time in the day to be spending that much time on someone making these fake accounts. You get blocked, and then you make another account. How many emails do you really actually have? 100 emails? Imagine someone being that obsessed with someone that they make multiple emails, 100 emails a day probably, just like fake emails, just to literally say something negative. Like, that's crazy. Imagine making another account just to say something negative only to get blocked. It's these, tell them. You need to tell them. Because these people, and to be negative for, what do they get out of that, right? They could spend time doing that. You know, it's fake. YouTube, on Instagram, is just crazy. The one with, that's the Dracula by Tame Impala. That one video that I posted is going viral. And the Bruno Mars one. And it's a lot of verified content creators. Mostly, it's a lot of people with large followings that are viewing my stuff, and I'm like, where are they coming from? For the wrong reasons? Well, no, because some of these people.
Tophia, like, if it's going viral, it doesn't matter if people are viewing it, bro. Like, I don't get to choose what's the next video that I swipe to. I saw the video and I was laughing my fucking ass off because you looked ridiculous and you almost fell. Come on, bro. Shut up.
Well, some of these people, and I'm not gonna judge, right? What people do is on them, and it's none of my business. For me, I don't like really follow that type of content and stuff, and I'm not gonna bash people that do OF, but it's a lot of women that do OF, and it's just like, for me, I'm not going to judge someone or bash them for what they do, but to be, I'm being honest. It was like this one girl, I didn't even know who she was, and she's on Playboy magazine. I was like, you saw my video? That's crazy. Out of nowhere. It's just crazy to see these people. It's just insane. No, not on here on my main account. If someone is literally, that's gross. You're gonna get blocked. No, because some people have commented stuff, and especially the ones that I know I've seen what some people have commented. And to be honest with you, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, let me jump at the first sight of someone that gives me like, some sort of attention, right? That's not the case. But a
Sure.
lot of people have been. Some of the comments have been positive and they're not negative. So I know why people are liking that video. There are a lot of negative comments, but it's not all negative, to be honest with you. And I did have this. Well, this.
Tophia, like, okay, so there's like 10% positive comments. I scrolled the comment section. You were getting fucking flamed, bro. Come on. Like, of course, some people are just going to be nice or whatever, but like, no. That video was ridiculous. The outfit was ridiculous. And you didn't even match, bro. The wedges do not go with that outfit. You looked crazy.
This one girl, she did comment because she's been commenting some stuff on my picture and stuff. Anyways, and I'm like, well, I don't want to be rude. The comments are okay, but no, because one of the comments was a win, and it was like heart eye emojis, and I'm like, I don't post any content like that, nor do I want to do OF. And then someone said PG-13. For me personally,
Bruh, like someone posted heart eye emojis. How do you correlate that with OF? What is wrong with you? You are fucking weird.
lusting over someone is kind of weird, especially someone that doesn't like you.
Tophia, come shut up. Shut your ass up. Lusting over someone is weird. Bruh, you literally made videos lusting over Wesley and other random ass Asian men. Shut the fuck up. You sound ridiculous right now, bro.
And I've had people like that in the past, and it's just been crazy. Why are you chasing after someone that doesn't like you? You know what I mean? Some people just, I don't know, I
Ego
have
is
someone crazy
crazy.
out there like that. Of course, a lot of people, it's not more so liking me, it's more so wanting to sleep with me, which is really weird, because where do I get that?
Bruh. Oh my god. Tophia. Like, is that what the heart eyes emoji means? It means they want to sleep with you? Really? You're delusional, bruh. You are turning into Papachu. I see it. You're like Papachu slash Cyrax, the hybrid. Like, bruh, unless someone is literally in your DMs saying that, you are making like the hugest assumptions ever, bro.
Where do I get that energy off? I have posted some videos, but I'm not entirely saying, oh, I want to sleep around or whatever. That doesn't give people the idea to do anything. Like, that is so weird. Don't you want a connection with someone? Why is it everybody wants to just sleep around? That's you. I ain't trying to. I care more about my real life responsibilities. I've already taken care of those. Have
No,
you?
you
I'm not
don't.
chasing anybody.
Real life responsibilities. Get a job. Shut up.
When I post videos to a song, it's not to anyone. I posted that Risk It All song by Bruno Mars. That wasn't towards anyone. It was literally in my
Sure.
drafts and I posted it. Why do you
Sure it was.
assume certain videos are to people? If I tag the person or if I say this is to then of course obviously you can say that. But I just literally put quotes of part of the lyrics in there and literally posted it. It was in my drafts. It had nothing to do with a certain person. But you guys have to understand, and especially who you're talking about is not, like, I'm not talking about any situation. I'm not anything.
Oh my god.
What I post
Okay.
is not to anyone. Because I'm not chasing after anybody. I'm not anything. I'm just posting. I'm trying to keep a positive mindset. There's a lot that has happened that is just like,
It's really not.
there's something else
Okay.
always happening all the time. And if I keep interacting with the negative comments, it's only going to set me back. And how am I going to move forward with my life, right? And it's a lot of things that I have issues with, things that happened to me in the past that I dwell on and that sets me back because then I can't move forward because here I am. And I'm like, oh, I can't do these things because something's going to happen. And then you speak that into existence and then you shouldn't be speaking these things into existence.
Girl, speak a real income into existence. How about that?
I should be trying to move forward positively, and responding to negative comments only gives them the attention they want because they know when they get a reaction out of you, they will, once you dwell on these negative comments, they like the fact that they get a reaction out of you and then they keep going because they know they can get a reaction out of you. The best thing to do in situations is to not react. Not, like, sometimes I've said some angry stuff and responded to people in comments. Writing angry things and being angry and saying a whole bunch of stuff online To be honest, these people are going to continue to mess with you because they know they get a reaction out of you. Like my situation, they mess with me because they know they can get a reaction. When someone has something happening,
Like, bruh, what am I listening to right now? You are like the worst person to be saying any of this right now. Is this therapy, Chew? Is this the results of therapy, bruh? Like, come on.
to them, the best thing to do is not to react rudely or write something targeting people. The best thing to do is just keep calm, not reactive post, because I do that. I have done that. You know what I mean? I've reacted and posted things that I shouldn't have posted and reacted, and it wasn't being mean, rude, or negative, but I should have just let things calm down before I posted instead of just emotionally, because I was emotional and posting things. People knows how to get a reaction. My situation isn't going to get better if I'm giving these people the power. You have the power to choose what you want to give people. How much power are you going to give people? Are you going to give people the power to control your life for the rest of your life? Causing you stress,
Yeah,
to continue to keep
I
causing you
guess.
problems, to continue to keep harassing you and bothering you. Like people do me, they harass me all the time, and that's what I'm just saying. I'm not gonna sit here and give these people power to harass me in my life and ruin my friendships and relationships and etc. I'm not letting you make me feel stressed out to the point where this world is a crazy world and sometimes people make it a dangerous place. But how much power am I gonna give someone to control my life? Zero power. I'm the
Sure,
one who
okay.
controls the power in my life. I'm the one who controls how much
The
power to give
non-existent
people.
power.
And if I'm giving
Okay.
people too much credit for that, they're going to continue. Isaiah, I don't need anyone to have control in my life. Not really. Who's that? I don't even know. I'm not really dating anyone. I'm not dating a girl. I'm not dating anybody, guys. I don't know where you got that from. No, I don't feel one about it. I'm not dating anybody. It's none of your business. Mama's doing alright. Oh, I thought that was very reactive. We're not even talking about that in this life, so. No, my sister's oldest, but she was born dead. Yeah, but she was born dead. She was born before me. And then it was me, and then my brother. I don't know why she chose that name, to be honest. I'm just saying, certain situations have been led by social media. And the thing is like social media does not control what communication you should have with someone, right? Especially we're adults. We can have communication without having to do back and forth on social media with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be going
Sure.
back and forth. And it's just crazy to me to have that sort of. I see people have beefs online, and I'm like, why can't you just message each other in text or in DMs and have a conversation instead of going to the internet and doing the back and forth? You're letting internet
Bruh, ask yourself that. What the fuck?
control how your feelings are, how you feel, and who you should accept as friends and who you should accept into your life because you're letting social media dictate your life. If you're basing your life on social media and saying, well, you can't be friends with this person because of social media, that's not even right in the slightest, right? You're letting people control you. Like, people are so crazy.
Oh
They'll
my
cut people.
dude. Are we still talking about Crushchu because they didn't want to be friends with you because of your social media hate? Oh my god, please. I'm glad this is a short stream because I'm already like mentally checking out, bro. It's making me frustrated. Please shut up.
People off because of social media. They'll let social media control their lives. They'll let social media
You
do all
do.
this. Social media. Nor have I cut someone off because someone told me to. I have had,
Like you.
and this is the thing, they're like, you will never fix the friendship. You need to cut this person off. I said no, you know? I told them, well, fine. If you don't want to be my friend because I'm friends with someone, then that's on you. I don't need to cut anyone off. Why are you telling me to cut?
But you're not friends with them because they don't want to be friends with you. Like, bro, you are so weird. Like, you're just fucking weird, man. I don't understand. Like, what's wrong with you?
Somebody off because you said so. I'm not letting you control who I'm friends with because I don't tell you
But
who
they're
you're
not
friends
your
with.
friend, though.
I'm not gonna let people tell me who I should hang out with and who I shouldn't hang out with. I'm not in housing because if I was, then I wouldn't have a green screen. Nobody said I didn't like what I publicly post. I said if you don't like what I'm posting, block me. I know what I post publicly and I don't really care what people say. I gotta stop caring. That's the problem. I'm talking about other people dictating, right? I'm talking about other people dictating their life or basing their life off of social media. If you let people control you, then that's you. And that's not towards a specific person, by the way.
Sure.
That is talking towards people that let social media control their life. If I dwell on the negativity, it's not going to help me. Nobody said I expected privacy. There are just certain things that people should not be assuming. Don't assume that I'm dating a girl. Don't assume anything. You don't know anything. I did not post anywhere that I was dating anyone. Nor did I say I was dating anybody. I don't know why people just assume. I never said I was dating anyone. I never said I had anybody. So why are people assuming? I did not post that.
Well, I mean, they're probably assuming because you've literally had like a 15-minute segment on a live stream just before the whole Sad arc, literally telling us that you were in love with someone. So, like, I don't know. I feel like for most normal adults, if you're in love with someone romantically, it typically is because y'all were in a relationship. You know, you're not just falling in love with people that are your friends and not reciprocating this romantic interest, like some people we know.
On any of my pages. So to say, well, don't post stuff that you don't want people to talk about. I never talked
Exactly.
about dating. I don't know where
Okay,
people got that
bullshit.
from. I can post
Like, come on.
whatever I want. If I'm acting lovey-dovey, so what? That doesn't mean. Do you see a person that I'm acting lovey-dovey with in a video? No, you don't see that. All I did was post a video to the song "Risk It All." Nobody said I was acting anything. I can act however I want. That's not towards anybody, and that's
And then people can assume whatever the fuck they want. Duh.
literally. There is nobody in anything that I post. I can post whatever I want. Nobody said I was complaining. I am not complaining. I am telling people to stop letting people control their life. That's not complaining. Literally assume that I have somebody or I'm dating someone is crazy. None of those videos that I'm posting where you claim I'm being lovey-dovey gives you the right to insinuate that I'm dating someone, I'm with someone, or talk about my relationship. That does not say, hey, talk about it. That's not posting anything publicly. Every
Girl, like, shut up. You're posting shit to a public forum. We can say whatever the fuck we want to, just like you can post whatever the fuck you want to. That's just how this works. Okay? Oh well.
Everybody's posting to the sound that Bruno Mars posted "Risk It All." It's a trending sound. That's why I'm posting to it, because it's trending. Do you not know how social media works? You post to stuff that is trending so you can get views. That's why the video's going viral. It's so annoying. That doesn't say hey. That's not giving people the right to just assume I'm in a relationship. Risk It All is like, and I literally posted a video prior to that saying about the Risk It All song. The text was like, this makes me think about how, what was it? This makes me wish that I had something like this, or I don't know what it was I posted. That one girl had made a video and then I saw her video. So people are like, you wasn't inspired, you just straight up copied her. I was inspired because she made the video. So I saw that she made the video, so I made a video. That's how it works. So I had made that video,
So you
and essentially
copied.
in the
Got
video I
it.
had said that. You know, to be truthfully honest with you, right? That's insinuating that I don't have a relationship. If I'm posting stuff that's saying that I'm single, that I'm alone, that I want something like this, whatever type of love it is, because I've been posting stuff like that on Instagram, that's telling you that I don't have it. That should let you know. It was this girl that I tagged that had made a video, and then I made the same video, and they were like, that's not inspiring. That doesn't mean you were inspired, you just straight up copied. If I saw her video and made a video, that means her video inspired me to make the same video. And I tagged her, by the way.
Right, right.
So it's not copying if she's getting credit. There's people that don't even credit someone and they straight up steal their video. There's people that literally will post something and then straight up steal it and not even tag them. If you think you're doxing me, well, then you're wrong. And you're getting blocked. So yeah, I don't have a relationship.
Block
Oh,
party.
no, I will not date someone that is old. Imagine me dating somebody that's 75 years old. I can't do it. There are people that will.
I
Oh,
mean,
animal.
god damn, did you have to jump straight to 75? Could have been someone that was like 40, 45. Like, I guess. Okay.
Cole Smith and her dating that billionaire guy. People are like, that's so iconic. Fake piercings. I used to have one for the lip, but no, I don't think I would get real piercings. Guys, I'm just gonna tell you the honest truth. If I don't trust you, I'm not going to message you back. Because I don't need people to be posting whatever I'm telling someone in confidentiality online. But no, I'm not at that shelter. And besides, if someone's posting something about where I'm at, do not mention it. Do not give them attention, please. Do not say, hey, someone posted where you're at. Do not do that because that doesn't help. I'm not there. Well, that's not where I'm at.
Sure.
So it's not helping the situation. So don't.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people have figured out where you're at because you keep posting videos outside of the same location over and over, which people have found to be a certain shelter, which I'm not going to say. But yeah, I think people know where the hell you at. But okay.
Bring attention to it, just ignore it. She's all right. She just had it hard because it's been 1 year, so and I had it hard too, and I had an issue, so that's why I couldn't really do anything. It was like, so I am tired, I'm exhausted. So,
From
me, this
doing
is my page. So
nothing.
it is about me. It's not about you. So why are you saying me? Of course it's about me, it's my page. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm tired. I don't think I could stay awake. Nope. So, goodbye, you're getting blocked. That's not where I'm at, so. Why are you doxing people? Do you want the police involved? Do you think it's okay to dox someone because you're doxing a place that I'm not at? So, that's so weird. So, I didn't make videos outside of where I'm at. I have not. I'm going to therapy.
Girl, shut up. Yes, you have. Yes, the fuck you have. Because I know your lazy ass is not walking off to some random ass location. And like the building, it looks like a building that would be a shelter, bro. Like, it's not like you went and filmed out in front of a supermarket or like a shopping center. Like, no, you're clearly behind a specific building in like 2 or 3 videos now. And people are saying they've already figured out where it's at. So if that's not the place, then it's got to be hella close. You're making the search look, you're narrowing down the search area, Tophia, so to speak. Again, doxing yourself from just being lazy.
What are you doing? Why do I have to tell anyone anything? I'm not stalking anybody. I can't even
Sure.
scroll. No, I'm being honest. How would you know if I am or if I'm not? You wouldn't know, you're not there. No, I'm not. I don't need to tell you where I'm at. It's none of your business. I'm in a program where you sleep in a church. That's the program I'm in. It's an old abandoned church in downtown. That's where I'm at. I'm just gonna start throwing stuff out there. I'm not even, because like that is so weird for people to try to figure out where I'm at. I'm not going to say anything that's going to lead you to where I'm at. I'm just gonna start directing you elsewhere. That's right next to
Okay.
New York Pizza. Okay, whatever. Block. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. I need to go put my phone to charge.
Yeah, get out of here. Get your ass out of here. She's so annoying, bro. I swear to God. But luckily, we only have one more stream to cover today. This will be Tophia's live stream from Friday night, it appears. This video should catch us pretty much all the way up until I think last night's live is the last one. But that's a decent one, decent size. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that because my goal was to stay caught up while I was on vacation. So when I get back, only got like 1 or 2 streams to cover at most. So we're looking good. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this so we can wrap this shit up.
Hey guys. Hello.
Oh my God.
Okay. Hello. It looks good. I dyed it. I did it
Girl,
myself.
no, it looks good. No, the fuck it does not. Get the fuck out of here. Like the colors is better, but your hair looks like straight ass. Holy shit.
Well, I didn't do it. I had someone help me. I had a few people help me put the dye in my hair, but y'all, and it was like brown, so I didn't bleach it, by the way. Thank God. I don't know if there was
Thank
bleach in the
God.
dye, but basically, she used this dye for darker hair. But look at my hair, and I didn't have to I didn't have to bleach it.
Bruh. Like, I'm looking at your hair, and it still looks like straight matted shit. It's not a color issue, it's a damage issue. Your curl pattern is virtually non existent. Like, what the fuck?
Because look at my bald spot. Don't look at that. That's just because I have it parted wonky. But anyways, look at it. I love it. It's crazy, right?
I
I mixed 2
guess.
colors together, which was brown and a red color. I got this color, and I like the color that she had, so I thought it would work. Yes, I like it. What? This is the color. Like, so I was doing it like honey blonde, but I got tired, and I thought I was gonna have to bleach this. I was like, there's no way it's gonna work. Then I saw this hair color that you did, and basically there was this. Let me part it right, so it's not like my hair is not matted. I just wet my hair
It is. It
because
really
that's gonna be
fucking
all
is.
zigzag. 0. Oh, from holes zigzag. Anyways, I don't think anyone will get the reference. But no, I didn't even dye it. I didn't have to dye it. Why are my eyes red? Because got that stuff in my eyes. But when this hits the sun, oh my God. I literally just mixed 2 colors. It was a brown color. It's like the hair dye that says for dark hair. And then it was a red color.
Okay.
And then, no, I didn't. My hair is curly. It's just that I wet it because I put that stuff in my hair.
It's where the curls at? Because I do not see them.
So, well, I didn't wet it, but I washed the stuff out. It's probably straightening. It's for dark hair. It's just dark. No.
Oh my gosh, is this real? Hi,
Oh
Tophia.
shit!
Hold on. Sorry, I can't do that right now. Sorry, guys. I
Oh,
can't
she
do
cut
that
that
right
shit
now.
off real
It
quick.
is late where I'm at. I
She didn't
apologize. That was
want
an
to repeat.
accident. Now, how do I get rid of the boxes? How do I get rid of the boxes now? No, I can't because it's late. Sorry. Now I need to get rid of the boxes, but how do I do that? I've never
Pro
done
content
this
creator
before.
here, guys.
Oops. I didn't mean to invite that person. It was an accident. But then I was like, no, because I can't do that. Let me see, shrink. No, I don't want my luck. I don't know how, full screen. There we go. Figured out, well, I think I already knew how to not get those videos, so I think that's why. I can't have people in the box talking, I'm sorry. I can't add anyone. It was
Yeah, sure. Because we know what happened the last time you had someone up. They called your ass out. Okay, whatever you say.
But anyways, I was saying, I keep getting these dumb videos. I got them on Instagram, on Facebook too, and I don't know why I'm getting them. Like Facebook, I said I didn't want, because I know like Facebook, my mom's doing good. I said I didn't want Facebook. Oh no, Facebook is, what is it? I'm trying to think. Facebook is Instagram. Facebook owns Instagram, right? And I keep getting these videos that says, he's gonna come crawling back to you. It's like this terrible thing that's like, type 77 right now to claim he's gonna realize he made a mistake and come back and say that he misses you and that blah blah. So I was like, I do not want to see these videos. I'm so tired of seeing them.
Oh my
Why did
god,
I
bro.
get those videos on Facebook? But it's the apps. Literally saying, I told her he was gonna text at this time and he did. I like tarot readings, but not like that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because that is literally the whole Ash Trevino thing. Do you remember when Ash Trevino was wearing that Santa Dia bracelet and she was trying to get this guy to be with her and she wore this bracelet to do some type of magic or spiritual thing to get this guy to be stuck with her? That is, to be honest, it's funny. Now I really do look like a clown with the cut brown hair.
You do.
That can backfire so much. And also, if his family finds out that you're doing some type of spells to make him bind to you, you know what, they could get rid of that stuff. And if his family was to get rid of that spell that bound him to you, it's gonna come back to you karma. You don't want to do that to someone, especially because
Bruh, what the fuck am I listening to? Like, what is this divination chew, witchcraft bullshit you're talking about right now, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
why do people want to block someone why do they want to block someone from finding their true love? That is so weird. To make someone fall in love with you with a spell, that is weird. And if people don't believe that is a real thing, spiritual stuff like that is real.
Okay.
If you don't want to mess with stuff like that, if you don't know, if you're not doing it for the right reasons. People usually do that for self-love, but if you're doing that for the wrong reasons to make someone fall in love with you, then that's weird. Because there was this girl that talked about being under a spell, and she didn't know until she found out because she was always thinking about this girl. She said she kept having dreams. This girl was always on her mind, and then she found out and she blocked it. And then someone tried to do that again and she blocked it because she already knew at that point
What?
the signs, so she blocked it. No, I'm not high. I'm just saying.
I mean, are you sure? Are you positive? Because what the hell are we talking about right now? What is this voodoo shit that we're on right now, bro? Like, you sound crazy.
There are certain things you can do, let's say getting rid of negativity, that's fine. Or having more luck, that's fine. But to bind someone to you, that's really weird. To literally cast this spell to make someone be in love with you, I will never understand it. That's just weird. Thank you for the cake. Hard R, what are you talking about? Oh, well, that ain't gonna work. I'm very well protected, especially because my grandpa was a Wan, so nice try. That happened to someone one
What?
time. My grandpa was a Wan, right? And if you don't know anything about Wans, this
Bruh, am I misunderstanding what the fuck she is saying? Is she saying a wand? Like Juan? Or a wand? Like WAND? Harry Potter shit, bro. I'm so confused, but okay.
girl, one of our relatives, I think it was one of our relatives or a friend of the family or something, somebody, when people touch your hair and say, oh, you have really pretty hair, they're so, well, when they say you have really pretty hair, they're supposed to touch it or whatever. Anyways, this girl's hair started falling out, and my grandpa spit in her hair because wands are like.
Oh, hell no. Bro, like, what the fuck am I listening to right now, bro? He's spitting her hair. Just gross, bro. Please. What is this, bro?
Or like it has to be a wand or something. And so my grandpa did that and her hair grew back. That's just like thing. So, and also
I
my
guess,
grandma
bro.
is, I'm very well protected, but if somebody has ever tried something, which I do believe, I don't know if I could say my struck of negativity is because of people. I could literally just like reverse that. There are things that I can do to get rid of that negative energy. I don't.
Word. Like, really? Okay. So she's been looking into, I mean, I guess she's looking into witchcraft, I guess. I'm not sure what to call this, but okay. If you can just get rid of all the negativity just like that, then what the hell have you been doing for like the last 8 years? Because everyone is flaming you online, bro. But okay, sure.
I don't use it towards people for evil because if you do that, that's not what it's supposed to be practiced for, to be honest, and that's against what anybody does. What y'all do, people that do that, they don't do that to harm people. I don't know why people use it to harm people. Like, some people will, but when the karma comes back to you, and you don't want that type of karma. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. No, I don't do
Bruh.
any spiritual stuff because I'm not a spiritual person, I don't think. I don't know if Geminis are spiritual. I would have to look that up. But I don't do any of that
What?
because
Bro, like, I'm about to throw my laptop, bro. What does your zodiac sign have to do with you being spiritual or not, Toph? Like, oh my god. You're so dumb, bro. This has to be like a manic rant, bro. Like, going full blown Papa Chew this stream. Oh my god.
because I don't really know enough and I don't want to open up something that I don't know about yet. You know what I mean? I don't want to open some negative stuff if I'm practicing something and I'm doing it without really not knowing. That's not good. I don't do that at all. But I do like to,
Sure.
thank you for the gift points. I do like tarot readings. But for me personally, I will not practice, nor will I indulge. Like, some people will have someone do something for them. I don't do that. Like, a recent person, Bunny, the whole, what's his name? Jelly Roll's wife pays somebody to do spells on people, which is not okay. That's weird. And you shouldn't mess with things if you don't know what you're doing. So I didn't dye my hair at my lowest moment. Actually, I didn't dye it because I was at my lowest moment. I wanted to change my color. I was like
Sure.
honey blonde and I wanted something new. Nose ring would suit me. Probably would. I would like to get one, but I don't like needles because this does not stay in, it falls out. I did not bleach my hair. I was a honey brown. I was not blonde. I was a honey brown. And I mixed red and brown and got this color and I dyed it. I didn't bleach this hair because it.
You know what the most ridiculous thing is now that I'm really looking at her hair more? It's like, y'all didn't even dye the roots for real, bro. Like, it already looks like shit. And then you give it like another 2 or 3 weeks of growth, it's gonna look just horrendous. It's gonna look just as bad as the blonde, bro. Like, goddamn.
Hair because it was a dye for dark hair. My eyes are probably gonna look black and you're probably not gonna even tell they're brown, maybe. My hair is not nappy, it's just drying like that because it frizzes. I didn't put any product in it because I'm going to bed. It's red mixed with brown, so that's why it probably looks orange. And I shouldn't sleep on my curls either, but I don't have my bonnet. I think I lost my bonnet in the car. I need a bonnet, and I think I have a bonnet.
Tophia, bruh. Like, okay. So you just said you shouldn't sleep on your curls, but you lost your bonnet in the car. That was over a year ago. All the shit that you've bought this entire time, you never thought to buy. You never thought to buy a $3 bonnet. Are you dead ass right now? Like, come on.
I have a bonnet. Actually, I think I have a bonnet here. If I look, I
Put
think I
it
might have
on.
one.
Shit.
I have a bonnet somewhere. Look at this crazy hair. Hey, you should. What? Yeah, braid my hair. I don't even know how to braid it. I only know how to braid small braids. You know what I mean? See?
That is not how you braid. That is a two-strand twist, madam.
People can screenshot. I really don't care. It's okay, screenshot. There we go. It's a dark color. Dark. I just need to get out of this gun. Bruh, it is dark. And some of it doesn't look like it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't add bleach. Oh, I
You
was
didn't get the roots at all, bro. Like, all the hair, all the natural color from before is still there. You just didn't touch your roots at all, bro. Like, the shit looks crazy. It's gonna look, bro, it's gonna look just as bad. Give it like another week.
I was brushing it, but it's drying. As far as this goes, I've had these bras for a really long time. So,
What?
and I'm trying to find bras, but I don't know where to look. because Walmart doesn't sell any my size. So I don't know. I need to find a place that has because I need some because mine's are old and the wire already came out of one of them.
Bro, who the fuck asked? Why are you telling us this right now? Again, like something we did not need to know.
So I don't have proper fitting ones because so when I went to Victoria's Secret, they told me why does it look weird on the eyebrow? That's dark and then that's light. What the heck? Anyways, because what was I told? Oh, I forget what I was talking about. Oh, because they said I was a 42G. I don't even think so because
Why are you telling us though?
42G and that was not the size. It didn't even fit. This is my dyed hair. I just dyed it tonight, so it
Looks
said
like
next
straight
to
shit.
brown. It actually said fiery orange would look good, but I don't want bright. I don't want the fiery orange. I don't even know. I would have to look up. I don't even think so. To see, this piercing does not want to stay in, and then it comes out. I don't even know what my curl pattern is. Ringlets or something. I just look. It's my pretty woman moment. Where is my winter
Okay.
hair? I'm just kidding. I know, but I was trying to dry it as fast as I could. No, I don't do prank calls, guys. It's too late for that, and plus I don't do that. Well, I didn't put anything in my hair because I'm going to bed. But when I use a curl enhancing smoothie, I do, but it's just drying. And when it dries, it frizzes. And now it's gonna be summer, so sorry, I'm fixing my. That was scratching my back.
God damn, your
I
hair
don't
looks
want to go do
awful.
that though. My hair has ringlets. My hair is super curly.
Where?
But not like I can't explain it. It's not like I don't want to go with like it is frizzy. It's not fried, guys. I just dyed it. That's why.
Tophia, your hair is fried, bro. Let's be so for real.
I have to do my shampoo. Oh, look, it's on my hair. See, this is what my hair looks like. What?
Bro, can I get a. Hold on. Let me go back and pause this.
I have to do my shampoo. Oh, look, it's on my hair. See, this is what my hair looks like.
Bro, this is not curly, bro. This shit is fried. You don't have a curl pattern. Hair is fucked.
Like, wet. This chunk of hair is wet, which I can even comb it. Or I mean, brush it with the brush. So, what? That is
Ridiculous,
disgusting.
bro.
Come on, guys. That's not even funny. That's one thing I don't like is people literally making AI and killing people and then complaining about me doing
What?
AI, but then they make these AI photos of me. It's so weird. It's not real. It's AI. All you have to do is go to this place that make it generate photos. You do know that you're causing people to have epilepsy, right? This little boy, he ended up
Bruh?
getting epilepsy because of
Tophia, please shut up. You sound so goddamn dumb. Like, watching. It might cause a person to have a seizure, but you can't make someone have epilepsy, you idiot. Holy shit.
AI. It's a thing. You're literally killing people to make those
Wow.
photos. You're killing humanity because AI is horrible. People are dying because of AI. Oh, I haven't been doing cameos, guys. I don't know. I've been busy, so busy.
Been busy doing what, bro? You haven't done shit in the last week or ever. What do you mean? You're not doing cameos because you're fucking lazy. Bro, I hope they suspend your account again because that'd be great. And if you're just gonna have a profile but not do the damn request, like, you don't deserve to be on the platform. I'm sorry. This is easy money that you are again fucking up, constantly messing up your bag and your income on your own accord because you're just so busy sleeping and watching TV in the goddamn common room.
Brush, and it looks discolored and bad. I gotta really clean the hair length. So someone that used to be my roommate left it, and then she was like, just leave that stuff there. So I used the unbrush. I used to have one, but someone stole it from the car. I just gotta get the rest of the stuff done that I have to do. I need to look for some bras because I don't have any. Because the ones that I have are old, and I have the one from when I was in the carjacking. So I was in Gay Straight Alliance. So anyways,
Are you telling us you got like 2 bras, bro? Is that what I'm hearing right now? All this shit you've been buying, but you don't even have the essentials. Like, come on, bro.
I was in Gay Straight Alliance, and at the time I didn't know anything about myself, right? So anyways, I didn't know anything about myself yet. I got dye on it by accident because I was wearing it when I was mixing the dye, but I know how to get the stain out. I didn't bleach or dye my hair because things got bad. I wanted to change. You have to understand, right? I hated my hair. My hair is reddish brown, but
No.
it looks black.
Oh my god.
Okay, can't control greed.
I accidentally skipped, bro. Like, your hair is not fucking reddish brown, bro. Your hair is black or very dark brown. Like, oh my god. You just want to be special so fucking bad. It's like the same shit when you said that your eyes were brown with a little bit of blue in them. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? You sound fucking crazy. Now I gotta find where I was at. God damn it.
But it looks black. And I did not like my hair because, first of all, my hair looked black. You couldn't even tell my eye color. But you have to understand, right? I hated my hair. My hair is reddish brown, but it looks black. And I did not like my hair because, first of all, my hair looked black. You couldn't even tell my eye color. My eye color is brown, by the way, but it looks black. And I needed that hair dye.
Oh my god, you're so
my
dumb.
color. The red because I got when I was rinsing out the dye. That's what happened. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. And my face is smooth. Besides here, because I shave
Smooth.
and it comes back.
Tophia, you have one of the most textured faces I've ever seen for someone your age, bro. Please stop the cap.
I need laser hair removal. And the thing is I wish insurance paid for that for women. And I'm not like,
What?
it was like someone who, she's trans. She said that it should be free for women as well. And I'm like, period. Well, that's Black Power, but anyways, I'm like, period. Because why should I have to pay for laser hair removal? It should be included in freaking insurance because some people have PCOS, right? And I'm like, what about those women that have PCOS that have, because shaving.
Because you growing some extra chin hair is not life threatening, bro. There's so many ways to take care of that issue. Like, you could shave it, you can wax it, you can pluck it, and then if you want laser removal, you go fucking pay for it. Like, no. Just wasting fucking tax money, bro. Shut up.
Because shaving, waxing, it grows back fast. It just does not. And I'm tired of it. I don't like it. I don't have PCOS, but I might have signs, and also I have a dark neck. Look at this. I don't have money to pay for laser hair removal.
Got a dark neck, probably because you're pre-diabetic, but go off.
That's expensive, and I think insurance should cover that. This is not my doing. This is not because of me. This is, what is it, hereditary? My brother's, our hair grows back fast. My brother would shave his head and then it would, bloop, there's hair already floof everywhere. Hair grows back fast. It's in the genes, and I don't like it because it's on my neck too. It grows on my neck, and I don't know what was going on because they said they thought I had thyroid problems because hair was growing on my
Probably
neck,
do.
and I really don't like that. So then they thought I had thyroid problems, and it's not filthy. It's dark. I scrub there, and it doesn't do anything. And the reason why it's dark on my neck is because of hair. Hair grows on my neck, and it makes it look like it's dark or dirty. But when I shave
Sure,
it,
okay.
it looks clean. And I don't like it because I want hair removal for my underarms and my legs. Well, my legs, not so much as bad. But people told me I might have PCOS, but I don't think so. But I don't like the fact that you have this hair that grows back fast. Do I get regular periods? Sometimes I get heavy periods. And so they told me
What?
that periods are supposed to last 3 days. Some people said,
Hey, bro. Like, hey, shut your ass up, man. Like, bro, we did not need to hear this shit, bro, at all. What the fuck are we talking about right now, man? And then B, who the hell told you that periods last 3 days? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like 5 to 7, and I'm not even a woman, and I know that. Like, come on, bro.
some people said no, but that's what the doctor told me. Because I said, my periods
What?
last a week and a half. And they were like, oh, I'm so sorry for that. And I was like, what? Because I said, my periods last a week and a half. And they're like, but then I'm not supposed to. I don't remember who told me that. They did, because I told them that I
There wasn't
have
no fucking
periods that
doctor.
last a week and a half. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry for that. They're like, your periods are only supposed to last 3 days. I was like, what? So I believed it. How are people hitting their goals? Can someone tell me? Well, not hitting their goals, but they're like, now, I'm not one that is jealous or anything, but I really,
Sure,
because they
okay.
made a GoFundMe, and bam. I really need to have my brother buried. It's been a year. She's gracious.
Hey, shut your ass up, okay? I don't hear anything involving GoFundMe and Tophiachu, period. Okay? Like, no, you don't deserve the money. Even if you were to make a new GoFundMe, no one is donating to that shit, bro. Because you haven't done shit to even try to get your brother buried. other than sitting on your ass. So no, bruh, I don't care that other people are hitting their goals. You don't deserve a penny, bruh.
He's gracious enough to hang on to my brother, but I've got bills. And my money, it all goes to bills. I didn't shop. I bought things I needed. You have to remember, I started with.
Tophia, no. You didn't need dresses. You didn't need heels and wedges. You didn't need cookies, a tumbler, and some other bullshit from Hello Kitty Cafe. You didn't need to go to round one. Should I keep going? You didn't buy shit you needed. You did what you wanted to with your money, and then you're complaining that you can't get your brother buried. Fuck off.
You have to remember, I started with nothing. I had no clothes, no pajamas, no nothing.
And that is a fucking lie because you told us all your clothes are in storage. You just didn't want to take your lazy ass there to get any of it. Fucking dummy.
All my stuff that I bought and I worked hard for got lost in the car. I bought brand new
Bullshit.
shirts from Walmart gone. Everything got auctioned off. I shop every week though. How am I shopping every week? I haven't been shopping every week. I don't have money to shop every week.
Oh, okay. Our bad. Because you get paid once a month. So you're shopping once a month. So you get your little TikTok check, pay for storage and your cell phone, and then you just spend the rest of the money that you have on bullshit. Oh well. I'm not helping you, bro. Get over it.
My money goes to bills. I can't even save because it goes to bills. And then I have a
I
little bit of
can't
money left
even
over to get stuff I
save.
need.
I can't even save. Like Tophia, you spent over $100 on cookies, a T-shirt, and a cup, bro. What do you mean you can't save? Like, no, it's not that you can't save. You choose not to save. Even if you were living, super frugal, you could have put $10, $20 aside, something, anything. There's no reason a year later you just have no money whatsoever, bro. That's on you.
To get stuff I need. I bought hand sanitizer. I bought face stuff, the skincare stuff. I bought my body wash that I use because there's a specific body wash I use. I'm gonna have to get my shampoo and conditioner soon because I'm gonna.
Bro, you just listed a bunch of shit that the shelter probably provides you with. Like, I'm sure they have soap, shampoo. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. These are literally small purchases that you're making seem like extra bills or some shit. Like, shut up.
Soon because I'm gonna run out of that. Once I start running low, I'm gonna have to get that before I can't get it. So the only thing I did was an order from Temu because to be honest, I only have 3 dresses. 2 of them are black, one's red, and I did not think when I ordered that dress that was black with the bow that I wasn't going to get it because I wanted to get dresses with color. I had this yellow dress coming, never came because I guess it got lost in the mail and they said if it shows up that I can keep it if the package shows up. But so apparently it got lost in the mail and I had to get a refund and then they said if it shows up then I can keep it. But anyways, it literally sucks
Okay.
because I need dresses with color. I just have like 2 black dresses, 1 red dress. I have that red skirt which I wear, but I don't like to wear normal clothes. Well, during the week of.
Like, Sophia, oh my god. We're almost done. Because, like, thank God. Because she's starting to piss me off right now. Like, what do you mean you don't wear normal clothes? Your wardrobe, literally up until this year, has been graphic tees and jeans. What do you mean you don't wear normal clothes? You decided while you're homeless that you want to do an entire new wardrobe and start getting dolled up with all these dresses and shit. Like, you're so fucking dumb. Fuck.
During the week, of course, but you know what I mean? I look weird compared to everybody else being all dressed up and stuff. But isn't character. The thing is the dresses that I have, right? They're black. It sucks because now I got that dress and I didn't want to get a black dress. I wanted to get a color dress. And there was this dress I wanted to get that has a sweater that comes with it, or you could wear it without a sweater. And it has spaghetti straps and it has, I think it's white with flowers. That really sucks. She does have clothes to wear. She's been getting clothes at the shelter because they donate. And I bought her some clothes. I
Wow.
actually got her some clothes too because when they don't, so they gave me a donation of clothes.
Okay, A, I don't believe you got in Mama Chew's shit, but okay. Sure. Whatever you say. And you've been spending all this money on yourself, buying clothes, and you're going to really turn around and say, oh, the shelter Well, they've been giving her donated clothes. Like, bro, you're so fucking selfish, man. Christ, bro.
Donation of clothes. The clothes they gave me were too small. How are you going to donate things to me? I tell you my size, and you give me the wrong size. And I don't even know what to do with these clothes because they don't fit. I had to give them away. I had to donate them because they didn't fit. They gave me a bunch of donations of clothes that don't fit. So I told them my mom because they were helping us, and I was like, my mom needs some clothes because she don't have any. So they donated her some, but I bought her some at the thrift store because I bought her this Star Wars shirt, and I got her these brand new green Nikes because in the kid section she wears a small shoe size.
And a pair of Nikes.
Because she wears a small size, her shoes are cheaper. So I went in the kids section and I found these green Nikes when we were in the motel, and I bought them for her.
Bruh, oh my fucking god. When you were in the motel, Tophia, that's literally over a year ago, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. Are you dead ass? How the hell are you going to say you bought your mom clothes? And the example that you give is that you bought her one shirt and a pair of Nikes from over a year ago. Just selfish, bro. Like, you are the absolute worst daughter. Period, bro. Hands down. No competition.
And I bought them for her, and I gave them to her at the hospital. No, these are really, they're not kids' Nikes. They're green Nikes, and they're really nice. They're like the white ones that I wear a lot.
Bro, you just said they were kid Nikes, bro. Like, they're kid sizes, but they're not kid Nikes. Like, what is this contradiction?
Except they're green, and they're really nice. It's just crazy, because people have no concept about saving for a house. My money went to bills, and I don't...
Hey, bro, I'm about to... I'm about to turn this shit off, bro. They have no concept of saving for a house, says the person that just told us they have no savings. What the fuck, bro? Shut up.
To bills, and I don't make that enough. If I was doing social media fully and I had everything down packed, because I want to do gaming again, but I don't know. Probably on Twitch. I've been trying to watch A Bronx Tale, I think it is. And I've been trying to watch, I want to watch Simon Birch again. That's a good one. Have you guys seen Simon Birch? My mom loves that movie. My brother used to watch that all the time with my mom, and I just thought about that and I'm gonna get sad. It's okay. Can't control grief. Grief hits you out of nowhere.
Sympathy, babe.
Oh, that's what you think. I bought stuff I needed.
Bullshit.
I don't shop all the time. I wouldn't know. With my hair like this, I think of Elaine from Seinfeld. Do the Elaine?
Ma'am, do not ever disrespect her like that again. You do not look like fucking Elaine. Like, no, bro. Just get out of here.
She has her hair like that, though. She does. Elaine has her hair like that. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Once I wash my hair and just have it for a while, it won't be like this. I'm not doing that style. That's a poof. That's the Jersey Shore. That's the Snooki. So they went and tell this guy. They were like, well, we have a birthday. And basically, you're funny. So basically, I told him that someone had a birthday and they were like, he's cute. And then he started singing, and oh my God. I don't remember if he was really good at singing. I think he was, but I was like, and even the teacher was in on it because he was like, oh, I won't say anything. And then they went and told the guy, they were like, so it's my birthday. And then he sang happy birthday and gave a free dessert. Because if it's your birthday, they give you a free dessert. But if you look old enough, they will ask you for your ID. That really sucks.
So y'all just out here finessing.
You can't lie about your age. Because I would go to Denny's and get the Grand Slam. On my birthday, they give you a free Grand Slam on your birthday. Look at the perfect bun. I'm selfish and self-centered. Well, I'm not.
You are.
Drafted? Well, I won't be drafted because I have a disability, so I can't be drafted. I have the PTSD and the depression deters me from being drafted, so it's really documented. And people thinking that ChatGPT diagnosed me, I have it's in my papers. My therapist told me exactly what I had because he needed to know, and he saw it was listed there, so I did not get diagnosed by ChatGPT.
Like, hold on, bro. Like, you just said you started going to therapy recently, but you've been having this diagnosis for months, supposedly. So, like, again, I can't trust anything that you're saying, bro. I don't believe none of this shit.
I got diagnosed by a professional that told me I have major depression and PTSD. So, yes, when they look up my documents, that's what's listed there. So, if I have to be drafted, I can't because they're going to see that. You cannot draft. I don't have papers. I think I might have the papers I might have got. No, as a matter of fact,
I don't have papers.
They said they would print them out for me, but then I don't think I was here. I was out somewhere. I'm not lying.
Bruh, like, of course. That's just so fucking convenient, Tophia. That of course the paperwork to show that you actually have these supposed mental disorders. Yeah, I wasn't even here. I wasn't here to get the papers that day. I was somewheres. Like, bro, shut up. Nah, I don't believe anything you say, bro. There's probably nothing wrong with you at all.
I'm not lying. It's documented on paper, so
Just a compulsive liar,
look
bro.
at my hair. It looks dark, but when I go into the light, it'll probably look better. And also because I can see how to lighten it a little bit if I don't like the color. If you're mad at me, then you shouldn't even be in my life. I am doing something with my life. Are you? But it's
Nah,
just I don't know if I'm gonna foresee that. Like, as long as I keep consistent with my lives, because I got that storage in my phone bill. Like, to understand, I cannot lose that storage because my
Tophia, like, you are making just enough to cover barely $300. At what point are you going to be like, man, I should probably do something to make more money? Like, bro, you're just so fucking lazy. It's literally insane.
storage because my mom has had high blood pressure, right? And if I lose that storage, she's gonna be devastated. That with my has my brother's stuff in there. You know, I just can't lose my storage. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't have a bad heart. My heart is fine. Actually, the doctors told me my heart is fine because I had to get a checkup every other year, and my heart is good, so I can eat and drink what I want. No, because she got denied. They denied her, so she's fighting with a lawyer to get her SSI so she can get back pay for the times that she was fighting. But yeah, I told her she's not disabled even though she's hard of hearing. I don't want to be either because I want to be, is it neutral? Not neutral. I don't know. I don't want to be labeled a Democrat and I don't want to be labeled a Republican.
Oh, nah, come on. You have firmly been on one side of the aisle versus the other. So don't try to come out here and be like, oh, I want to be neutral now. Like, fuck out of here.
Politics are used to divide people, and I just don't want to be on one side or the other. It's like if I got a real piercing and it gets rejected, it starts coming out. You get piercings and they start rejecting, then they come out. Maybe if I
Yeah.
upright it and then see, it's like a little flower. Yeah, like a thing, and I just clasp it to my nose, but it comes out. Like it doesn't want to stay, and then it falls on my nose. And my hands look
It's
orange.
not a real
I don't
piercing,
even have
so
dye on them. I did get some dye on them, but it looks like it's off. There isn't dye. I don't know why it looks like that. No, I don't know who Fibs is. So it's 2 o'clock. I gotta get off. I gotta get some sleep. But have a good day or night where you guys are.
oh, goodness. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today. This was a very long one. I had to record this twice. Uh, so I really hope you enjoyed the commentary. Please drop a like and a sub because, man, this video took a ridiculous amount of work having to go back and fix the audio. And but yeah, that's gonna do it. Y'all be good. I will be flying back home tonight, so looking forward to getting back home and getting back to my usual setup and all of that good stuff. But y'all be good. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other, and I will see you all very soon.